Welcome to Baker High Wildcats football. And now, Baker High Wildcats football.
And good evening, everybody, and welcome to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. Excited tonight's matchup. Wildcats of Baker County getting set to do battle with the Wakulla War Eagles. I'm Mike Cruz, joined by my partner, Kyle Davis, each and every week, and we're set to bring you all the action 2024 Baker County Wildcat football. District game tonight, ninth game of the year ninth game on the schedule for the year. Teams getting ready to do battle here tonight. Two district opponents. The Wildcats 5-2 on the season, mirror image on the other side. Wakulla also 5-2 on the year, Kyle. One of our losses to the same loss they have on the schedule. They played Tallahassee Godby and lost to them in the district. Tallahassee Godby, by the way, has wrapped up the district championship. They are 3-0. So Wildcats still playing for a playoff battle. We'll talk about that tonight. Playoff berth. We'll talk about that tonight, and a lot to talk about here. Beautiful night for football downtown McClenny, Florida. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go, Mike. I've had a great day. Played golf today. Amelia River. You said you played before.
Yeah,
Nice course.
I've been here before.
Got to have a win. We got to have a win. I mean, so I don't think there's no other way. I think Coach Mays has told his boys all week that, hey, we got to come out here and win a football game tonight. The playoff hopes are on the line.
Beautiful part of the country over there, those Fernandina Beach golf courses over there. You know, actually,
It is.
actually between Amelia National and Amelia River and actually the Fernandina Beach Municipal course over there has 27 holes. One of the nicer maintained courses in the area. There's some beautiful golf that you played in Fernandina, but I'm glad you were able to do that today.
Yeah, I was actually, a customer took me out today, and we had a good time. So I'm looking forward to
So
the
you
Wildcat
didn't,
football.
you didn't have to pay. Is that what
No, it was free, so it's always good when it's free.
Wildcats getting set to do battle against Wakulla. Wakulla from the west out there. They're from Crawfordville. You may be familiar with them. It's been a long time since we played Wakulla in a meaningful game, probably going back to the 90s, the last time we played Wakulla. But the War Eagles are 5-2 on the season, just like the Wildcats 5-2. This is a district game. Like I said, we can't win the district. However, the Wildcats, we'll talk about playoff and positioning tonight. We'll talk about the playoffs. We'll talk about where the Wildcats sit right now. We got a really good chance to make the state playoffs. So we're going to talk about all those things tonight and get everybody set and ready for the kickoff. But before we do that, we're going to have the prayer and the national anthem here from Memorial Stadium. So we're going to take a quick break. Give us about 3 minutes, and we'll be back with more Wildcat football on 97.5 WFBB.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat. Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's Dependable Heating and Air Conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction or remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcats.
And we welcome you back to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. I'm Mike Cruz, joined by my buddy Kyle Davis, and we're set to bring you all the action, 2024 Baker County Wildcat football. So wherever you are tonight, sit back, relax, and rip the knob off the radio and just leave it dialed in right here, 97.5 WFBB, and we'll let you know how this game's going. Wakulla, the War Eagles, they won the toss tonight. They deferred to the second half, so they're going to kick off to the Wildcats. They're going to kick it left to right across the radio dial, so the Wildcats will move right to left across the radio dial with the football, and Chase Phillips goes back deep for the Cats. Kyle, the Cats wearing all black tonight, the black pants with the black jerseys trimmed in red numerals, white helmets. Wakulla, red pants, white jerseys trimmed in red with the white helmets. So little mirror image. Sometimes you'll see a lot of these schools wear red and white and black nowadays. It seems like everybody's got the same colors.
Yeah, they do, Mike. Big game tonight for the Wildcats, man. Hopefully we showed up ready to play. Hey, I think this first drive is going to tell a lot.
Cats went on the road for the last 4 weeks, Kyle, so getting back to the home crowd and getting back to play here at Memorial Stadium is big for these Cats, and maybe we can build some momentum down the stretch. The Cats are going to return. Upman picks it up, and it looks like that was Kanias Williams that picked up the ball around the 30-yard line, and he takes it all the way across midfield into Wakulla territory to start the game.
Yeah, they squid and kicked it. They didn't know they kicked it to Kanias Williams. They one of the best athletes on the field. He took it over here past the 50 to our own 45-yard line.
They might not have. Do you think they did any film research? Because that was not where they wanted to kick that.
No, they didn't want the ball to go to Kanias.
Wildcats started out in great field position, 1st and 10 from the 45 of Wakulla. And as the Wildcats get started tonight, Hudson Register will be in the shotgun at quarterback. Rhett Roden is split to the left-hand side. He's the lone receiver on the Wildcat sideline here, and 2 receivers to the top of the field. First down play, Register takes a snap. He fakes the handoff, and he's going to lose yardage in the backfield, and the head referee threw his beanbag, but he's going to call it down. It'll be second down. Lost a yard on the play as Register's own read there. Faked the handoff and kept it, but lost a yard.
Yeah, zone read got blew up. It got blew up from the get-go. We didn't block it well. Register did fumble the ball, but I think he was down, Mike, like the referee said.
Well, it came out for sure. I don't know why they threw the beanbag. Second down 11. Register in the gun. Pass play, looking to the left side. Got a catch. Rhett Roden makes the catch inside the 40-yard line, and he's going to be out of bounds right there, right along the sidelines in front of the Wildcat coaches, and it's going to bring up third down and about 5.
Yep, big third down right off the get-go here, Mike. We got to stay on the field on this first drive.
Third down 5. Cats will go quick. No huddle. Register in the gun. One back in the backfield. That's Williams. Kanias Williams is going to get the fake handoff, and Register keeps it around the left end, and Hudson's going to get the Wildcat first down. This time picks up 6 yards.
Yeah, good call by zone read again, Mike. Register makes a great run. He read it right and comes around the left end for a first down.
On the first down, the Wildcats will go no huddle again. We'll split 3 receivers to the top of the field. Chase Phillips is there. Rhett Roden's still the lone receiver on the left-hand side, which is the Wildcat sideline, and that's the weak side. Now Phillips goes in motion. First down and 10. Cats fake the handoff, toss play coming out to Chase Phillips, and they read that play. Yeah. Wakulla strings it out right along the line of scrimmage, and he might have lost a yard on it.
Yeah, Wakulla's coming out playing man. We got trips to the right, Mike, and they're playing man. We got Rhett on the left over here by himself. I think we're going to take a shot somewhere.
You talk to the old school guys, Kyle, they'll tell you that's the boundary. So the weak side of the field is the boundary. We ran that play into the boundary. If you run into the boundary, you got to find a crease, and there was none there. Second down, call it 10. Register in the gun, takes a snap. This time Williams gets it, and he's met in the backfield. Wakulla's defensive line gets in the backfield, and they blow it up, and that was Antonio Harvey. He's a sophomore defensive tackle, 250 pounds, for Wakulla, that blew that play up, and we lose 3.
Yep, that play had no chance at all. We're back. We're 3rd and 13 right now. Huge play on our side of the field here.
Third down 13. Cats have it at the 36-yard line of Wakulla. Register takes a straight drop. We're going to set a screen up, and it goes to the middle of the field, and it's incomplete. He was just trying to throw it in there to Chase Phillips, and he couldn't get the pass completed, and you saw a screen from the get-go. Now the Wildcats are in a tough spot. They've got 4th down and 13, but we're inside Wakulla territory at the 36, and now they're going to punt it.
Yeah, it was set up. We had a middle screen set up with Chase Phillips right there, and he never got there before he had to get rid of the ball. Now,
Brock Boatwright comes on the field. The Wildcats had a promising drive to start with, and now Boatwright will be on the field, and we'll play a field position battle here to start. So it's a high kick, comes down to the right side, and it's going to bound into the end zone. So Wakulla will get a touchback, and they'll start at the 20-yard line.
Yep. Now you got your defense coming on the field. They've carried you all year, Mike. So I think, hey, we got to play with some kind of emotion tonight. And right now, the crowd, you don't see a big crowd here tonight, and this team don't seem like they got the emotion on the sideline that I see right now.
I was wondering where the crowd was tonight, Kyle, and then somebody reminded me that the fair is in town. I've been out of town this week, Kyle, and I didn't even know the fair was here.
Yep, it is in town. We got fair week, and I guess a lot of people are going to the fair tonight because these seats are empty.
First down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Wakulla has to feel good about that defensive possession. They get the football, they're going to throw it. Pass across the middle, and they've got a catch made out across the 40-yard line and still battling as the Wildcats try to bring him down out near midfield. So Wakulla starts with a pass play, and they're going to pick up 28 yards on first down.
Yep, slot receiver goes, always ran a straight seam route up the middle of the field. We get there a little late, and a huge play for Wakulla on first down.
Quarterback is number 10, Owen Cleese. He's a junior quarterback, 6'2". His weight is not listed, but he's a big kid. Strong right-hander, threw that pass across the middle on the money, and they got a 28-yard gain on first down. It's 1st and 10 for Wakulla. They're going to hand the ball off this time, straight ahead through the middle of the field, and that hole closes up quickly, and it's about a 4-yard gain. But Jalen Jones runs it down there, and they've got 2nd down and 6.
Yep, good play by Chestnut there, coming up from the linebacker position, making a good play.
Seth Chestnut, we call his name a lot. Captains for the Wildcats tonight. Case Foster was out there. Keyshawn Kennedy was out there. Seth Chestnut, one of those Wildcat captains tonight, and number 22, Cale Cruz. All defense. Well, Keyshawn Kennedy is offense, but the rest of them defensive guys. Second down, 6, Wakulla. Cleese takes the snap, looking to throw. They've got a catch made at the first down marker, and he's going to get upfield for more yards as he's going to pick up 5 after the catch, and they'll have a first down at the Wildcat 37-yard line.
Yeah, that's too easy, Mike. We're playing 10 yards off the ball. They're throwing an 8-yard hitch, and if they can do that all night, we're in trouble.
No, they have not allowed our defensive front to be any factor here in the early stages. They've thrown the ball twice, picked up good yardage, and run the ball once. So Wakulla going quickly, working with the quarterback to get the ball in and out of his hands quickly. 1st and 10, he's in the shotgun. Cleese from the 37-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Straight drop, looking deep down the left sideline, and he's got a receiver wide open inside the 10-yard line, and that is 3 completions in a row for this quarterback, and they've got the ball inside the 5 at the Wildcat 1. It's going to be first down and goal.
Yep, they faked the zone read right there, throw it up down the left sideline, and we just got beaten. That's all that happened. They're down inside our 2-yard line.
Now the receiver was 3 steps past our corner on that far sideline. And if you're familiar with the Wildcat Stadium, along that band concession stand side over there, first down and goal now from the 1-yard line. And Cleese is in the shotgun. And Cleese hands it off, and the Wildcat defensive line decides that now we're going to start to play, and they push him back 2 yards.
Yeah, finally some penetration on the front, and they lose 2 yards. Hey, we got to wake up, and we got to wake up quick. This ain't a game you want to go down in.
Second down goal now from the 3-yard line. He lost 2 yards on that play. I couldn't tell who got back there. Some of these guys have their jerseys folded up, Kyle, where you can't even read the number. Yeah. And my eyes are getting older by the day anyway.
That black's hard to read.
Second down and goal from the 3-yard line. Cleese takes the snap, looking to throw, fires one right side. He's got a receiver, but he overthrows him. Yep. He got a little separation over here on the right side in the corner, and he was looking for his man over here, and it is incomplete. It'll be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, he had Rhett Roden beat on the. This is a fade route, Mike, and we bid again, but hey, luckily for us, he missed. He overthrew the football.
13 is Julian Harvey. He was looking for him. He's a senior wide receiver on this team. He's listed 5'11", 157. See, these are the rosters I used to like, Kyle. They got the height, weight, what class they're in, all that stuff. And now we get all start.
Yep, back them up.
This is why those plays at the goal line are so important. You know, you talk about a team 1st and goal from the 1. People always tell you, well, it don't matter. You got 1st and goal at the 1, they're going to score. Well, they don't always.
No.
And here's what happens. We come out on 1st down. We push them back 2 yards to the 3. Now you get a false start penalty, Kyle. And now as a team, they got to call a timeout because it's 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line now.
Yep. And it's a huge difference, Mike, between 3 points and 7 points.
Absolutely. Well, and it's also one of those things, you know, early in the ball game, a coach hates to settle for a field goal early. He wants to get that touchdown. But if you're the smart coach, you take the 3 points and you keep moving. You know,
but no, that's what Billy does. Billy could have went for 2 and beat Tennessee, but he said, we're at Tennessee. We got a backup quarterback. We're going to play for overtime.
Billy lost that game before it got to that point. Just so you know.
I hate to bring that up.
Well, I got a lot to bring up with you at halftime.
I'm sure you
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I saw things in college football last week that I didn't think I'd ever see. And I got opinions about all of it.
Cannot wait. I'm just glad the Mets are out of the playoffs. We ain't got to hear about them tonight. A live update, or we got the Dodgers and Yankees over in the World Series.
And who cares? You know, Dodgers, Yankees, who cares? There might be some Yankees fans scattered out there, but I can promise you this: there ain't very many Dodgers fans. Anyway, 3rd down and goal. We're at the 7.5-yard line. Wakulla trying to score on their first possession. Nothing ball game. 6:58 to go in the first quarter. They go empty backfield here. Cleese takes the shotgun, rolling to his right. He had one man in motion coming this way. He's looking for him, and he makes the catch 2 yards deep in the end zone, and that's a touchdown, and that throw was about as good as you can throw it.
Yep, not bad coverage right there by 13, which is going to be Horn. We're in man, Mike. They ran motion across the field, and we just couldn't quite catch up. Quarterback made a great play.
Yeah, but, I mean, equally, Danny Godbold on that sideline, he was number 1 for Wakulla that made the catch there. he got his arms out, Kyle, and caught that ball with his hands, and you don't teach that.
No.
You know?
That was a great play.
That's a guy making a play right there, but you're right. The throw was on the money. What a good drive by Wakulla to start by against this Wildcat defense. We're going to have to play some football.
Yep. They better. We need to wake up. So maybe that was the wake-up call that we needed.
Yeah, I was before we got up here on the air tonight, Kyle, the stadium is a little flat. The stands are a little quiet. It's about half full. And it was a little bit less than what I expected. You know, the Wildcats have been on the road 4 weeks. We had a bye week built in there, and then we had to play a game during the bye week. So we've been gone from this stadium 3 or 4 weeks, and I felt like there were going to be a big crowd tonight. Welcome these guys back, but it's kind of flat here.
Yeah, cool weather, your football weather, Mike, and it's kind of, hey, I guess everybody's out at Baker County Fair tonight. But, hey, somehow we need a wake-up call for this Wildcat football team right now.
Yeah, they definitely need a wake-up call, especially like you talked about the defense has carried this football team in a lot of games, and that drive, Wakulla made it look fairly simple.
Yeah, they did.
Touchdown pass. That was a 7.5. We'll call it an 8-yard touchdown pass for a touchdown for Wakulla. They take a 7-0 lead with the extra point. So 6:52 to go first quarter. The Wildcats find themselves down here at home. Kickoff comes down to the 15. We've got a return man coming out across the 25, across the 30, and out to the 35, and he's going to get all the way out to the 38-yard line. That was Nick Williams on the return, and the Cats, again, decent field position.
Yep, let's see if we can open it up a little here. I think we need to do something on the edges, throw it quick. They're playing off. I mean, they're playing man also. They're playing off of us about 8 yards. Get it on the edge quick and see if one of these guys can make a play.
I told you earlier that Wakulla's defense had to feel good about that first possession because the Wildcats took it over 40 from their 45-yard line in their territory, and they forced us into a punt. We're going to hand it off, first down situation. The Cats are going to give it to Captain Keyshawn Kennedy, and he's going to pick up 2 yards up against the middle of that defense down to the 41-yard line.
Yep, I don't like the matchup right now. Their defensive line's big, Mike, and we're not blocking them very well. We got to get the ball on the edge.
Second down and 8. Cats with 2 backs in the backfield now. Register takes the snap in the shotgun, fakes the handoff. Register's got a good run. He made a man miss at the line of scrimmage, picks up about 4 coming to the left sideline. And now they'll back up a yard, so I'm going to give him 3 yards here back to the 44-yard line. So third down and about 5 for the Cats.
Yep, another big third down here. Let's see what we do. Let's see if we try to hit the edge on this one.
Rhett Roden on this side as the receiver, 2 receivers on the far side. So a 3-receiver set, 2 backs in the backfield. Register in the shotgun.
Yeah, they're coming to Mike.
Third down, call it 5. They got a 4-man front, but they bring in 2 in the box. So let's see what happens. Third down, 5. Register calls for it, looking to throw. Straight drop. Nobody open. Now fires one down the left sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. He was trying to hit Roden on the bailout there, and the fans wanted a flag as Register got drilled on the play, but it's not coming, and we're going to have to punt it away.
Yep. So he was looking for the post over the middle. I don't know if he may have threw it, Mike, but it was he was covered. It didn't break open until late, and then we tried to hit Roden on the sideline over here late, and he got too much pressure, too quick.
Well, and one thing that you don't like to see is when a right-handed quarterback starts,
rolling
to his left and then trying to get something on that pass down the sideline. It makes it tough. And so as he's trying to get a lot on it, he overthrows it, and that's what happens. So we're going to get a punt from Boatwright again. That's the second punt of the night. And Mike Landers gets down there, the first man on the scene, and down to the 15-yard line. And so Wakulla now is going to start from the 15-yard line. They've got a 7-0 lead with 5:26 to go in the first quarter. We're going to take the mid-quarter timeout. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout here with them. You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 WFBB. Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance, direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
Cleves, the quarterback from Wakulla, drops back on second down play, tries to hit a receiver down the sideline. It's incomplete. Kyle, they started at the 15-yard line. They went jet sweep on first down, and the Wildcat defense stopped them for a 3-yard loss. And so with that incompletion, we've got them in a 3rd and 13.
Yep, big third down right here for the Wildcats. This would change field position, Mike. We got to get them off the field right here.
3rd down, 13. Good chance for the Cats now. Break the momentum a little bit. Wakulla definitely has momentum here. They've got a 7-0 lead, and they moved the ball at will on us in their first possession, but a good opportunity for this Cat defense here. 3rd and 13. Cleese, straight drop, looking to his right, now fires back to the left. They set that play up very well. They rolled everybody to the right, then went back left, and the running back comes out of the backfield, and he goes all the way down the sideline to the 44-yard line. And that was a well-designed play from Wakulla to pick up big yardage, almost 30 yards on the play.
Yep, great screen call there by the Wakulla coaching staff. They set it up to the left side over there, and we had nobody. We brought pressure, and we had nobody back there. Huge play for Wakulla.
Yeah, Kyle, they sent everybody right, and you saw it from the get-go. The quarterback looking to the right, then he just switches his feet, turns back left, and there was no Wildcat within 10 yards.
This quarterback can play a little bit, Mike.
First down play, Cleve's going to hand it off this time, running to the left-hand side, and the Cats do a decent job there, hold him to about a 3-yard gain. That looked like number 3, Jordan Barnes, on the carry for Wakulla.
Yes, looked like Owen Hodges on the tackle also.
Owen Hodges, number 21 for the Wildcats, showing up here on that defensive front. Talked to his mama a while ago, Kyle, and you know what? We told her we'd give her a shout-out, so here you go, Amanda Hodges.
There you go.
There's your shout-out. Said they listened to Wildcat football on Saturday morning.
They did.
Second down play, they're going to throw it out in the flat over there. The receiver makes the catch right at the 45-yard line, and it's going to be another first down. And you said it, Kyle. I mean, I was watching these guys in warm-ups a little bit, and, you know, in warm-ups a lot of these quarterbacks look like they can play, but this guy is the real deal.
Yeah, it's too easy right now, Mike. We're making it too easy. We're playing 10 yards off the ball, and they're throwing 5-yard hitches and getting 8 yards. We got to come up on these guys.
First down 10, pump fake at the line of scrimmage, and now Cleves is going to get hit from behind. He gets out of there and gets a throw off to the right side that should have been caught, and somehow or another he got out of the grasp of a sack. He should have been sacked in the backfield. He got away, made a throw over here, and that ball should have been caught.
Yeah, number 3, Jordan Barnes, had nobody around him either if he catches that ball, Mike.
Incomplete. Yeah, I'm pretty sure now, if my memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure this Cleves guy was on their baseball team as well. He's a baseball player, and that name is familiar in Wakulla circles for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Got a great arm.
Very good athlete.
I have to ask my buddy Gerald Rogers about him. Second down 10, quarterback in the shotgun, and he's going to just run it. This is a straight quarterback run, and they're going to say he was down. He got hit hard right before he hit the ground there, and I don't know if the ball came out or not early, but it did come out, but they're going to say it was down. It's going to be 3rd and 7 after the 3-yard gain.
Yep, another big third down here, Matt. We got a 3rd and 7 right here, and they're on our side of the field, so we need to stop.
3rd down 7. Wakulla leads at 7-0. 3:09 to go in the opening quarter. Wildcats on defense trying to get a stop. 3 receivers to the right side. Cleves looks to throw. He's got one man on the left, and he's the guy he goes to. And he gets just past the sticks, makes the catch, and goes out of bounds. And Wakulla needed 7, picked up 8. They've got a first down at the Wildcat 33-yard line.
They did this 3 or 4 times, Mike. They're just throwing a hitch. They're throwing a simple hitch out there, and we're playing 10 yards off the ball. We got to change something defensively.
Cats have got to call a timeout and talk about it here, Kyle. We are just allowing the receivers to dictate to our defense what they're going to do, and they've been successful.
Yep. That's a much-needed timeout for the Wildcats.
I mentioned this was a 5-2 Wakulla team. They lost 27-7 to Godby earlier in the year, so the only thing that you can do when you start looking at like opponents is trying to figure out, and that, anybody will tell you from the Godby game with the Wildcats, we should have never left Tallahassee without a win, so for them to lose 27-7, a lot of folks feel like we should match up pretty good in this game, but I'm going to tell you, Kyle, it's been all Wakulla.
It has so far, Mike. That quarterback's playing good, and we got to adjust on defense. We're playing off coverage. We got to come up and play them. They're going to throw that all night if we don't make an adjustment.
First down and 10, Wakulla, Wildcat 33-yard line. They already lead 7-0. We don't want them to get a 2-touchdown lead here. Wildcats reeling a little bit on defense. We call timeout there to talk about it. Cleese going to throw one deep down the left sideline. This time is overthrown, and Chase Phillips with good coverage on that far sideline, and that was not gonna fly this time.
No, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to throw short, and hit the big shot over the top.
Second down and 10 now. They were trying to hit the home run over the top that time, sitting there 1st and 10 from the 33. Now 2nd and 10. Watch for one of these guys to just run that intermediate route, somewhere close to the chain. Kyle, they've been making a living on that tonight.
We're still playing 8 yards off the ball, so we'll see if we come up and try to pick one there.
Second down 10. They're going to run the football this time, and the Cats do a great job. I think that was Philip Jackson in the backfield, and he brings down the ball carrier in the backfield for a loss on the play.
Yeah, Philip Jackson destroyed his man right there, and just blew up the backfield. Great play by Jackson.
The Cats need to come play now. 3rd down. We've got a 3rd down.
3rd and 12, Mike. Huge play.
Sitting at the 35-yard line of the Cats. They need to get inside the 23 for a 1st down. Taking a long time on this decision, what they want to do here. 2:16 and counting, 20 on the play clock. They've got 3 receivers, trips to the right, 1 back in the backfield, and 1 receiver to the left, and that's the short side of the field. 3rd and 12. Cleese is going to look to get the Wildcats to jump off. No flags. Their coach thought there should have been one, and now they call timeout. He's amazed that they didn't throw a flag because it looked like one of the Cats might have came into the neutral zone. What do you think?
It did. We got away with one there for sure.
They went hard count to try and get a free 5 yards, and it looked from here like they should have gotten it.
Yep. Still a big 3rd and 12, though. This is a huge play for the Wildcat defense with a timeout by Wakulla here.
I alluded to it a minute ago, Kyle. If you heard that last commercial break, the last commercial you heard was from my buddy Tim Hughes. Wildcat Tim Hughes down there at American Recycling, big sponsor of Wildcat football. Kyle, coming out of Walmart this week, I was on my way to the airport. I had to go to Boston for work this week, and I was coming out of Walmart, heading to my truck, and I ran smack dab into Tim Hughes, and we talked about the Wildcats for a few minutes and went on our way. You never know it from looking at him, but he was a wrestler back in the day. That's where Wildcat Tim Hughes came from.
How was the Boston weather up there? Was it cold?
Oh, this week it was absolutely beautiful. The trees are turning up there, Kyle. Just a beautiful time of year. It's supposed to be cold there next week, but not this week. 3rd down and 12. Quarterback straight drop, fires one down the middle. He's got a catch made inside the 10. Looked like Rhett Roden went for the interception and just came up a little bit short, and the receiver hauls it in inside the 10. A good throw from Cleese, and they've got a 1st and goal.
Yep, they hit the seam again, man. They're making the plays right now. The Wildcats are not. We've got to find a way to wake up.
I thought Rhett Roden was in good position right there, Kyle, and thought he was going to come up and make that interception, and that ball just got by him somehow. Oh, 1st and goal, Wakulla from the 5. They lead us 7-0 here with 1.5 minutes to go in the first half or first quarter, and they're knocking on the door again.
Yep, huge play right here. We got to stop them here, at least hold them to a field goal.
Cleese from the 5-yard line in the shotgun. Wildcats show blitz. We back out of it. Now he's going to fire one to the left corner over there, and he's just firing that one to get rid of it because Chase Phillips had coverage, and he was under pressure in the backfield, so he had to get rid of it. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Yes, great coverage by Phillips over there, and pressure on the Wildcat front.
Just
is one of them deals, Mike. No, you're getting into it. You're down 7-0. This is a huge possession to hold them to. I mean, they're going to get a field goal unless we block it. But there's a big difference in a touchdown and a field goal right here at this point of the game.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be down 2 possessions at all, but definitely not 2 touchdowns. Second down and goal from the 5. They split 2 receivers left and right. 1 back in the backfield. They've got an extra man to block up there, and he's going to run it straight ahead here.
He's close.
Going to get down near the goal line, looking at the 2, maybe the 1-yard line here. So they're going to have a 3rd and goal from inside the 2-yard line. Driving to the right side of this Wildcat Memorial Stadium.
See new Superintendent Wyatt Milton's over here shaking hands and
is he here?
Talking to the crowd.
Well, good for him.
At least he's here because ain't nobody else here.
Well, if they're at the fair and listening in, they need to head on over here because we need some
help.
We need some noise. 7-0. Wakulla leads, and they're sitting here at the goal line. 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line. Cleves in the shotgun. The quarterback's going to give it to the running back. He's going to get hit in the backfield. He's not going to get in, at least not initially. The quarterback's saying it was a touchdown, but the referee marks it at the half-yard line. It's 4th down.
Yeah, great play by Case Foster. Case Foster absolutely blew that up, Mike.
One of the Wildcats on the front line is checking out. He's going to get replaced by number 33. Number 33,
that's Anthony Williams.
And now you're going to get a end of the quarter, and they're going to think about it. And they'll get the end of the quarter timeout to think about 4th and goal, what they want to do. No doubt they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they're going for it. Hey, if they don't get it, we got to come off their goal line, and we haven't moved the ball very well tonight. So
7-0, Wakulla leads over the Cats. We've got an end of quarter break here. Let's send it back to the station for a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 WFBB.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Well, we're sitting here looking at a 4th down and goal. 4th down and goal for Wakulla. They've moved the ball at ease in the first quarter tonight against this Wildcat football team, and they've got a 7-0 lead as we head into the first play of the second quarter. Quarterback Cleves, they got a mid-quarter timeout there to stop this thing at the end of the quarter and get a chance to go talk about it. But obviously the biggest play of the game so far, 4th down and goal, and they're going to go for it. They're going to bunch it up behind the quarterback here. Looks like they might just run a quarterback sneak. They do. And let's see what they say. They're going to fumble down.
He called a touchdown, man.
And they called the touchdown. They say he broke the plane across the top. They were just looking for the quarterback to stretch the ball across the plane. And that's what they say he did. And they've got a 13-0 lead.
I don't know about that, Mike. I mean, I guess they're closer than us, but it looked like we stopped them there.
Well, the only thing I can think there, Kyle, the reason the ball came batting out of there is because he probably stuck it over the goal line and somebody knocked it back. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Well, regardless, we're down 13-0 with an extra point coming right now.
Left-footed kicker in the game for Wakulla. He made the first one, and he's in there to try the second one. 11:54 to go first half. The Cats are going to need an answer, and they're going to need an answer quick in this ball game because we are down 14-0 as he drills the extra point right down the middle. Well, Kyle, we started out about as good as you can start. We got a kickoff return to their 45-yard line, so we started with the ball from their 45. That's great field position. We got a first down. We were moving the ball, and then we got down inside the 30 or so, and we had to punt it away. Their defense has played tough. Second time we get the football, we go 3 and out and have to punt it away. So the Cats offensively are going to have to find something here, or we're going to find ourselves
in a bad hole. You got to find a way to move the ball here, Mike. And on defensively, you got to get off field on 3rd down. We've said it. We've had them 3rd and 12, 3rd and 8. We can't get off field on 3rd down.
Tough situation so far. Well, to all the Wildcat fans listening in out there across the way, I know we've got guys in Georgia.
Oh, yeah, we got these hunting guys out there. They're at their campers. Surely they're listening to Wildcat.
Surely they're listening to Wildcat football. Maybe so, across the way. I saw some pictures this week as you just scroll across the different forms of social media. I saw Robbie Foster down there in the Wildcat.
I heard Robbie killed a good one.
Oh, he had a couple of nice ones that I saw on the social media this week. Some other guys had some good weeks I saw out there. I don't remember any off the top of my head, but I saw some pretty deer on Facebook anyway. How about that? Yeah. High kickoff comes down to the 15. Chase Phillips is going to bring this one back. He's across the 20 to the 25-30, and Chase Phillips takes it out almost across the 35-yard line. But the Cats, decent field position to start again here. Starting field position has not been our problem, but moving the football has.
Yep, we got to find something that works on offense right here and get something going. We got to get the defense. The defense is tired, Mike. They've been on the field all night. Can't get off the field on third down. So the offense has got to sustain a drive here. Somebody asked me today if I was excited about the game. I said, man, I'm always excited about sitting at Memorial Stadium and having that breeze blow in the windows and hearing the crowd noise. Well, Kyle, all that's true tonight except the crowd noise. Where are the people at? I don't know, but there's not a better place to call a game than Memorial Stadium.
Oh, right here. First down and 10. Register drops. He's got a pass looking for a man across the middle, and he just threw it a little bit too far as he was looking for 16 over there. And that's old
that Chick.
Yeah, Robert Chick.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Register hurried that throw a little bit. He had time, Mike. He just hurried it, threw it a little quick.
Second down and 10. Second down and 10 from the 32-yard line. Register's in the gun. Register going to give it on the jet sweep this time, and there's a hole. Chase Phillips has got it on the jet sweep, and he's going to get a hole, a first down across the 45 to the 50-yard line and across midfield into Wakulla territory. So a spark there for this Wildcat offense, and we get to the 47 of Wakulla, first and 10.
Yep, huge play on the jet sweep right here with Chase Phillips. You got to get the guy. Hey, you got to get the ball in that guy's hands, man. We've been saying it all year, Mike. That's the guy that can outrun everybody on the field.
Wildcats put three receivers to the weak side of the field on the boundary this time. The ball on the right hash, Register in the shotgun. One receiver to the far side. One back in the backfield, that's Kennedy. First down and 10 Cats. Register going to run the option play to the left. Keyshawn Kennedy gets a burst of speed, and he's going to get around the corner for about 5 yards, maybe 6 here. A good gain on first down, little option play to the left.
Yep, great read by Register right there. He climbed in on it. He pitches it out there to Kennedy to make a play.
Old school option play that time. We actually got 7 yards. Now the Cats are going to go 5 receivers here with no backs in the backfield. 10:45 to go first half. Second down and 3. A lot of options here on second and 3. Register in the gun.
Look for a quarterback draw here.
Second down play, straight drop. Now he's going to fire one deep down the middle of the field. It's going to have to be caught, but it's going to be knocked away. I was going to say that ball floated a little bit too much, and Nick Williams was going to have to come back and make a play on the ball. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I think 9, Christian Nichols hit his hand there, Matt, as he was letting the ball go.
Now the Cats are going to face a third down, but this is 4-down territory for this offense. We trail 14-0 in this game to the Wakulla War Eagles, and the Wildcats are playing for our playoff lives here. Kyle, we cannot afford a loss in this football game.
No, I don't think so, Mike. So, hey, we need some crowd. We need the players to wake up. We need a lot of stuff to happen right now. Big third down.
Third down, call it 3. Toss play to the right side. They had a guy get in the backfield, but Kanias Williams blows through it. He's going to pick up the first down and more. The ball is going to go out of bounds. He fumbled the football, but it goes out of bounds as Kanias Williams, hard running that time, inside the 30 down to the 25, and the Cats will pick up a first down.
Yeah, great run by Kanias. You got to hold on to the football right there, though.
Sideline warning against the Cats. I guess one of the referees tripped or something going down the sideline, so they call a sideline warning. That one's no harm, no foul. We'll get to the 24-yard line here, and it's first down. This is our best field position of the night, trailing 14-0.
Yeah, we got to have some points right here, Mike.
One receiver to the right, that's Rhett Roden. 2 receivers to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Kennedy and Williams, they split. Hudson Register in the middle. Here we go. First down play, Kanias Williams running downhill. He's got a hole, 15-10-5. Kanias Williams into the end zone for a touchdown. That's a 23-yard touchdown run for Kanias Williams, and the Cats are on the board.
Yep, he got touched by one guy. He broke that tackle back and took it to the house.
That's a good answer for the Cats. We haven't been down 14 points this entire year.
I know of.
No, I mean, I'm telling you, we haven't been down 14 points. I mean, the Bradford game was a touchdown ball game at the end. They might have been up 13, I think, at one point, but we hadn't been down 14 all year.
Yep, great answer for the Cats right there. Now the defense. Maybe they'll throw some life into the defense and let's wake up and play football.
Brock Boatwright pulls it left, and we missed the extra point. So it's 14-6 ball game with 10-12 to go. Yeah, the snap was a good one. The kick on the way, he just pulled it left.
I quit looking at Boatwright kicking. He makes so many, man. He never misses.
Yeah, he pulled it left, so it's 14-6 ball game. Probably looked like one of your 7-irons today. I'm sure you pulled one left.
I didn't hit it. I hit it decent. Not great. So my golf game is very, very unpredictable, Mike.
I could see that. 10-12 to go in the first half. 14-6, Wakulla leads. The Wildcats get set to kick off. Talked about them Georgia guys already, Kyle. Talked about them up there hunting, and I got to give a shout-out to another one of our sponsors, my buddy Robbie Lancaster down there at Tailored Healthcare. Dr. Lancaster, I call him, and, you know, he's a big Georgia Bulldog fan. So, Dr. Lancaster, I will tell you this. Stick around at halftime. I'm going to tell you something about that Georgia game coming up. We've got a big one coming up next week, but there was a big one last week in that Texas game. I told you, Kyle, I said there was things in college football that I saw happen last week that I've never seen happen before.
Well, I can't wait to talk about it at halftime.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. Now, don't get me wrong. Now, Georgia looked good. They got a big win against Texas over there on the road. A win that Georgia needed, and that was a good win for them.
Yeah, it was a big win for the Georgia Bulldogs last week. I think a lot of people thought Texas was going to beat Georgia last week.
Oh, it was nationally. Nationally, I feel like that was the national prediction across the board.
Yeah.
Wildcats were offside. So Robbie, listen to us, but if you haven't heard of Tailored Healthcare, you should give them a call. Tailored Healthcare, located right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. I get them mixed up. 5th Street is 228, 6th Street is 121. So 5th Street is where Tailored Healthcare is. Kickoff comes down to the 12-yard line, and we're going to tackle him up short of the 30-yard line. A big hit put on the return man that time, and he did something you don't do, Kyle. He turned his back to the defense, and he got drilled right in the face.
A huge hit. 40, I think. Who is that, Mike? That is Tyrell Jackson.
I'll tell you this, Kyle. The one thing that I'll talk to you about from that Georgia-Texas game, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me if it was pass interference or not. But seeing the way the referees changed the call in that situation,
with auto start flying on the field, and
yeah, that was probably one of the most unbelievable things I've seen in college football. And I don't care whether you think it was interference or not.
No.
Just the way the penalty was handled. We'll talk about that at the half. First down, Wakulla. They're going to run the football to the right side, and the Cats do a good job here stringing out the line of scrimmage. One guy got a shoestring there. It'll be
Case Foster, Mike. That's a great play by Case Foster started this whole play. That's a tackle for a 2-yard loss, and he trips him up, and then the Wildcats just combine for the tackle.
Yeah, he picks up 2 out to the 32-yard line, but you're right. Case Foster, the guy on the ground, got his shoestring, and then a host of Cats got the tackle. So second down and 8.
That Foster kid makes plays all the time. Man.
He does. Cleese in the shotgun here. Cleese looking to his right. Quick throw. Catch made. Tackle right away. But that time the corner came up. We were still playing off a little bit, but catch made. 6-yard gain. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
Yep. We're still playing back. He come up and made a tackle there. It's still a big 3rd down here, but we've got to bring these corners up a little bit. And they keep throwing these hitches out here, and we're not doing anything different. Now we're going to come up.
3rd down play coming up. Here we go.
He's backing off on this side.
Cleese in the shotgun. Fires one out here to the left side. We've got a chance at a play, and we make it. Good job by Taz Kinghorn. He jumped the route. The receiver caught the football, but he tackled him right as he caught it. And they're going to have to punt, something they have not done tonight.
Great play by Taz Kinghorn right there. Threw a little screen out here to the left side, Mike, and Kinghorn made a great play.
Yeah, Taz Kinghorn, all at the same time, came through, made the hit, made the tackle. I think he might have been going for the football too, but he makes a big tackle there, and the Cats do something we haven't done all night and get them off the field. Yeah, we had to get them off the field.
Yeah, we got Chase Phillips back right here, so we can get a big return.
Hunter on the field. He's going to get it around the 25-yard line. Short kick. It's going to take a Wakulla rolling to the right side, and they'll down it at the 37-yard line. So the Cats won't get bad field position here tonight. Again, starting at the 37, our own 37, and we've got a chance to go and even this thing up now. 14-6 ball game, and the Cats defense gets a 3 and out, and now the crowd getting behind them.
Yeah, I think the score by the offense kind of woke this defense up. The defense we've seen all year, that was the defense that we've been watching, Mike. We didn't see it the first few drives.
Yeah, I was surprised by that, too. Surprised by that.
Great field position for the Wildcats right here. We got the ball at the 36-yard line. Let's see what we can do. We're going empty again, Mike.
Register in the shotgun. 5 receivers set, 2 to the left, 3 to the right. Register takes the snap, quick throw, and Chase Phillips wasn't ready for it. He just Register unloaded it right there looking for Chase Phillips. They were not on the same page.
I think he's hurried in the throw a little bit. He's got time. I mean, I don't know.
Well, it was almost like it was designed to be a quick hit, though. So I'm not sure if maybe Phillips just ran an extra yard or if Register was off. But either way, they were not communicating. Either way,
we're empty again.
2nd down and 10. Cats. Register in the shotgun. He's going to run it straight ahead this time. Hudson's got it across the 40-yard line to the 41. Probably picked up about 4 yards there, so you're looking at 3rd and 6.
Yeah, that's twice we went empty, Mike, and Kanias just broke a 28-yard touchdown run, and we don't even got a running back in the backfield. So this is a big play right here.
As you say that, Keyshawn Kennedy checks into the game at tailback. 3 receivers to the right for the Cats and 1 to the left. 3rd down and 6. 8:12 to go in the second quarter. Register. Quick throw again this time. Rhett Roden had his hands on it and got hit right at the 48-yard line and loses control, and it'll be incomplete. That would have been a first down if he hauled it in, but he took a tough hit right there, and the ball came out.
Yeah, great throw by Register. That's one that Rhett Roden will look back tomorrow and think he should have caught. It hit him in the hands. He got hit, but it would have been a first down if he catches the ball.
Well, good play by the corner or by the safety coming up for Wakulla, because he put the hit right on the ball and right when Roden caught it. So high snap here for Boatwright. He goes up and gets the punt away, and it's going to take a Wildcat roll. Good roll here, and this is going to be a good punt all the way down inside the 17-yard line.
Yeah, great play by Boatwright right there. That could have been a disaster. The punt was the snap was high. He goes up and gets it, and he punts it. I guess that was a 40-something yard punt.
Yeah, weird night tonight. You mentioned it. You know, Boatwright doesn't miss extra points. He missed one, but he did a good job on that punt play, so there's more to Boatwright than just those extra points.
He's a little bit of athlete, isn't he?
No doubt. So the ball comes dead at the 18-yard line. The Cat defense had a nice 3 and out a moment ago. We're going to need another one here. Still trailing by 8. 14-6, Wakulla with the lead. 7:52 to go in the first half. Cleese in the shotgun, sends a man in motion now. Cleve's going to take a snap, fakes the handoff, fires one down the right sideline, and they've got a receiver open again. And he's going to make the catch out across the 35 to the 36-yard line, and they've got a first down.
Yep, they ran a wheel route out the right side, and Kel Cruz couldn't quite catch up to the guy he was supposed to be on right there. That was a busting coverage and a big play for Wakulla.
Big play to the 36-yard line. First down and 10 now for Wakulla. The War Eagles, the WWE, the Wakulla War Eagles from Crawfordville, Florida. And they've got an 8-point lead on the Cats here so far. Fakes the handoff again, looking down the right sideline, looking for a receiver over there. Good coverage this time, and they run him into the 10.
Great coverage by Chase Phillips there. Ran him right into the tent, about knocked the tent down, Mike.
Just ran him right into the tent, Kyle. You seen that before?
No, that's the first.
That was the first. What's going on over here, Kyle?
I don't know. I know this Wildcat defense we got to figure out a way to get off the field here. They're 3 wide on our side right here, Mike. Oh, I like 2's coming up now. Timeout, Wakulla.
Yeah, big play coming up for this Wildcat defense. 2nd down. They were going for a home run ball after that first down the sideline. Hadn't seen too many guys go into the tent.
No.
All these teams nowadays, they bring those pop-up tents that you take, like, to, travel baseball games or picnics and down to the lake.
Their TV and computers under it over there.
He just ran smack dab into one of the poles, holding that tent up.
Who you gonna get to get us a hamburger now? We got to recruit somebody out of this town.
I don't know, but I told my dad, I was talking to my dad down below the stands earlier, and a whiff of those burgers came across me. I said, that burger smells good.
Yeah.
You got more friends here than I do. So
I don't know about that.
see if you can rustle this one up. Second down play. 7:34 to go, first half. The Cats trail it 14-6 to Wakulla, the War Eagles. Stay with us at the halftime break for the dependable heating and air conditioning and Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Talk to you about all kind of stuff. Second down play, second down, handoff up the middle. This time the running back's going to break a tackle or two, but the Wildcats converge and get him after about 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 6.
Yep, great play. Chase Phillips coming up from a safety position there, Mike, making a good play.
Speaking of dependable heating and air, I got this picture I'm going to show you here today from Oscar Gray. He sent me this picture of his son.
Oh, man.
And he was holding...
Is that Braden holding Grayson?
Yeah, Braden's holding Grayson, and Grayson's out here playing football.
Yeah, that's something else, man. I coach Grayson.
That's something, isn't it? Third down play, they throw it to the sticks again, and they've got a catch made, and they're going to be first down inside Wildcat territory as the receiver makes the catch and gets into the Wildcat territory to the 49-yard line.
Yep, we cannot get off the field on third down, man. They're throwing it at the sticks, and we're playing 8 to 9 yards off the ball. I don't know when we're going to make an adjustment.
Yeah, Braden Gray wearing number 71, and now Thrift.
Grayson Thrift.
Grayson Thrift is wearing 71.
71 also.
2 Wildcats. There you go. Handoff for Wakulla. He's going to split the middle this time and pick up about 8 yards on first down. My goodness, they are going back. We had a 3-and-out, Kyle, but other than that, Wakulla has been getting it done.
Grayson's on the field right now, actually, Mike.
Yeah, he's been playing. You know, when we went to Swanee that last time, you remember Oscar texted me letting me know that Grayson was getting some playing time.
Yeah, they had a number wrong on the roster.
Yep, 71.
Grayson's got a bright future for the Wildcats.
Second down play coming up now for Wakulla inside Wildcat territory. They've got an 8-point lead here in the first half, and they're going to get a first down and more inside the 40-yard line, and the running back tumbles down to the 37, maybe the 36-yard line. And other than the 3-and-out, Kyle, we're going to get the mid-quarter timeout here, but other than the 3-and-out, Wakulla has moved up and down the field on this Wildcat defense.
They have. We got to find something. We got to figure something out. Mainly, it's been third down, Mike. We've had a bunch of third downs. We cannot get off the field on third down.
5:50 to go in the first half. I mentioned Baker County Farm Bureau. We'll have the halftime report coming up, Kyle. And Kyle, when you look at the games that are out there in college football tomorrow, there's not a ton of them that really excite you. There's a couple of good matchups, but Florida and Georgia both off this week as they head into the world's largest outdoor cocktail party next week. And FSU, what do you got going on?
They got Miami. I think Miami's going to try to score 70 on them tomorrow night, and I don't see how we can stop it, to be honest with you. So in the old days, we'd have been excited about an FSU game. Not anymore, Mike. We have.
What has happened?
FSU has fell off the map.
What has happened? We'll talk about that at halftime. I want to get your perspective.
Yeah, I got a good one.
I'll give you some other games as we get close to halftime, but the World Series starts tonight as well. I'll give you my thoughts on that. First down play, they go across the middle, and the receiver was open, had a chance to make a big play across the middle, but he just threw it a little low maybe, and the receiver couldn't pull it in. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yep. Seam route again, man. We had zone coverage up there. It looked like Cale Cruz again. He was there then to make a difference on the play, but, I mean, that's a dangerous play. I mean, that and then throwing hitches at the sticks. We got to stop this passing game. This quarterback can spin it, man.
Cleve's in the shotgun again. He's going to send one receiver to the left, 2 to the right. One back in the backfield. Now he sends him in motion. Second down play, they were running a screen here, and the Wildcats had it read, and he just has to throw it over here at the feet of one of his receivers, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, great pressure by Owen Hodges right there.
The head referee is going to come over here and talk about it, but 18 was right there. I mean, there was a guy there. Wildcat fans can complain about it if they want to, but, I mean, listen, the quarterback doesn't have to be trying to throw it to the guy as long as he throws it in the vicinity where he was, and there was a guy there, Kyle. So
yeah, they are. There's some barking going on.
Well, they didn't. Anytime you see a quarterback throw it straight into the ground, people automatically think, grounding. Well, sure, his intent was to get rid of the football, but he had a guy that was right there.
Yeah, we got a big third down again, Mike, and third down has killed us all night. Let's see if we can get off the field.
Third down and 10.
We're going to have Case Foster on the slot guy over here in motion.
Cleese in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolling to his left side. Cleese fires one down the left sideline, and he fires it out of bounds. That was just a poor throw from Cleese as they had him rolling to the direction you don't want to as a right-handed quarterback, rolling across your body. It used to drive me crazy to watch Wildcat quarterbacks do that, Kyle, and I hate when you see them put a quarterback in that situation. That's a tough throw.
It is a tough throw. And great coverage by the Wildcats right here. A big third down. It looks like they're going to go for it, Matt.
They are. Fourth down and 10 from the 37-yard line. Watch for a hard count to get a free 5 here. You got to watch that hard count. They do hard count. The Wildcats don't jump. 5:28 to go.
Yeah, they're going to run.
In the first half.
They're going to run the clock down front here. They may take the delay, Matt.
Well, they got a long time on the play clock. Still 20 seconds, and they're lined up. The Wildcats are not going to bite on the hard count, so maybe they'll just run the clock down, but the game clock's not running, so there's no benefit in doing this unless they're going to snap it with 2 or 1 to go.
They're not doing anything. They're going to take the delay of game, back them up, and try to pin us back. That's exactly what they do.
Well, that was a poor attempt. They wasted it all with about 25 on the play clock, and everybody just stood there watching the clock run.
Yeah. Most of the time the clock's running in that situation, Mike. You're trying to run clock.
Yeah. But the game clock was stopped there because they had an incompletion on the previous play. So they're going to punt it away to the Cats here. We think they're going to punt it away. Cleese is back there, and he's in the shotgun formation here. Could they have taken 5 yards and still go for it?
No, he's punting.
Cleese gets the snap. He gets a quick punt off, and he's going to try to drop it inside the 10. Rhett Roden gets away from it. They down it inside the 5-yard line to around the 3. We're going to send somebody back there, Kyle. We need to catch the punt.
I agree. We've talked about it all year, Mike. I mean, you save yourself 10 yards there. Now you're inside the 5-yard line.
I mean, if we catch that, even if they tackle us right where we catch it at, we're at the 8 or 10-yard line. Now it's at the 3. So, these guys go to practice every day, and they go for a reason.
Yeah, they do. We're inside the 5. Let's see the Wildcat offense can come out of this.
First down play, Cat's going to try to run it out of there, and Wakulla clogs up the middle, and we didn't get much, and we lost a yard. So we went from the 3 to the 1.5. The offensive line not getting a hole there, and Keyshawn Kennedy loses a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11.
You got 2 big guys, 54 and 52 for Wakulla. They are Antonio Harvey and Marlon Gardner. A sophomore and a senior, man, they are dominating right now on the interior of that defensive line. We cannot block them.
Well, here's the problem, Kyle. Without a first down, the Wildcats are in danger because Wakulla is going to get the ball to start the second half. They could also get good field position here to end the first half.
You don't want a 2 for 1.
No, sir. And they're set up for it right now with a 3 and out. 2nd down and 11. Register in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw, fires one out there left side. It's going to be caught. Good play that time. And the pass was on the money, and that was Robert Chick on the catch, and he's out across the 25-yard line, close to the 30. Nice job.
Yeah, I think Chick's made some good catches this year, Matt. We've called his name a few times. That's a huge play for the Wildcats to get out of their own goal line runner.
Nice throw by Hudson Register, and that's what you want to see. 4:20 to go. Now this offense can move. From the 28-yard line, nice throw and catch. Hudson Register to Robert Chick. Register looking to throw again. Now he's going to be flush to the right. He's going to be backed up and has to fling it out of bounds. And I agree with you. He had a moment there that he could have taken off.
Yeah, you get 5 yards, might get 5 yards. You know what I mean? He had a chance there. He did it a few times this year, man. But it looked like he tried to let that play develop a little bit too long.
What'd you say? He did it?
Yeah, he's done it. I'm sorry.
We've got some grammar teachers out there just wincing.
Did it, done it. I know. Hey, he's done it, Mike.
I'm giving you a hard time. Second down play. Register runs the screen pass, fires it to the middle in the pass. We just can't quite make a connection there, and it's incomplete on the screen pass. Yeah. You know, in the old days, man, if everything's working like it should, Kyle, a screen pass should work, but it seems like we're trying to force it.
Yeah, we are. And it all started from the snap there, though, man. The snap was high. Everything kind of got rushed, and this is a big third down right here. You still got 4 minutes on the clock. You don't want to get a ball back to Wakulla with time to score.
Third down and 10. Register in the gun. 4:01 to go. That incompletion stopped the clock. Register takes the snap, straight drop, looking to throw. He's under pressure. Now he's got room to run. But he fires one down the field here, and he's going to have a catch. No, it's incomplete. Brett Roden was coming back to the ball, trying to make the catch up around midfield, but I saw Hudson Register with a lot of room to run.
I think you got to run that one. I mean, it's a lot easier. Your percentages of running and getting 10 yards and then throwing a 25-yard pass down the field, you got to catch it too. I mean, I think if he had that one back, he'd probably run it.
Yeah, I mean, he saw Rhett Roden up around midfield, and that's a throw that if that throw is a little bit higher, Roden makes that catch easy. He had to come back to it and go low. Couldn't quite get his hands on it. Either way, the Cats got to punt it away. Boatwright gets his foot into it, and they're going to fair catch it. He fumbles the fair catch. The Wildcats get it. What a good play by the Cats on the money. Great job. Who recovered? Kel Cruz. Nice job by Kel Cruz. He was on the spot. They called for the fair catch at the 35, and this might be the loudest I've heard the Wildcat fans all night.
Yeah, great play by Kel Cruz to be down there. The guy caught a fair catch real early, Mike, and Kel Cruz to continue to hustle down the field and recover the fumble.
Yeah, Kel Cruz came flying in, and the return man was trying to get back to his feet to go get the fumble, but Kel Cruz came flying in, picked it up in one motion, and fell down. So the referees are talking about it. I'm not sure what they're talking about, but it's going to be first down Cats on the turnover. Great play. First and 10 from the Wakulla 39. We still trail by 8, 3:40 to go in the first half. Register takes the snap. Register fakes the handoff, running the zone read, running straight up the middle against that Wakulla defense. And Register takes it down to the 32-yard line, a 7-yard gain on first down.
Yep, good read by Register right there. We'll take 7 yards on first down every time we can get it, Mike.
I would say we would. Second down play now for the Cats. Second down and 3 from just outside the 32-yard line. Register takes the snap. This time, Kanias Williams has got it, and Kanias gets bottled up on the left side of that line over there. I thought he was going to bounce that outside and get the first down, but we're going to be looking at third down and 3.
Yep, big third down. Here we go, 3rd and 3. We got 2 minutes and 55 seconds and counting here in the first half.
Tough run that time. Kanias doesn't get anything.
Yeah, I'd look for Register to keep it on his own read right here. Let's look.
Third down play. Register in the gun. 2 backs in the backfield with him. 3 receivers. 2 right, 1 to the left. Wildcats trailing 14-8 here near the end of the first half. Handoff Kennedy. Keyshawn Kennedy's got it, and Keyshawn Kennedy, he was bursting toward the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him forward progress to the 30, but he's going to be a yard short.
Yep, a long yard, Mike. It's going to be 3rd and almost 2, or 4th and 2 here. Let's see what the Wildcats do. I think you got to go for it.
I mean, Wakulla's got some guys in the middle, Kyle, because Kennedy had a burst of speed to the line of scrimmage, and they just stopped him in his tracks.
Yes, well, that's a good timeout for the Wildcats here to figure this out. They got 2 big guys. They got 2 tackles now, Mike, that are they're getting the middle all clogged up, and we can't do anything with it.
And I'm telling you, Kennedy had a head of steam that time as he was heading toward the line of scrimmage, and he just was stopped in his tracks.
Yep. Huge play here, though. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left right before halftime. You want to score here. You don't want to get the ball back to Wakulla. Like Mike said, they're getting the ball coming out of halftime, so big play.
Well, the good news is the Cats have been able to run about 3 minutes off the clock here, so you're not going to give it back to them in a 3-and-out situation way down by the goal line and turn the field position around. So we have successfully gotten away from that. Now, you'd love to see the Cats be able to get this first down and go cash some points in, because we're trailing by 8, 14-6. We need to get a touchdown and 2-point conversion and get this thing tied again.
Yep.
But if it was me, I'd probably go ahead and just kick the extra point, make it 14-13, and you know
too early right now, Mike. Too early.
Yeah, I mean, you don't want to press.
You don't chase on this early, I agree.
4th down play. We don't want to get ahead of ourselves either. Fourth down, Register in the gun.
We're in power.
I'm sorry, he went under center that time. Goes power. Kanias Williams going to run it off left tackle, and the Wildcats go straight power situation there and pick up 6 yards for the first down.
I think I'd stay in power right here, Mike.
Yeah, Register going under center. I like the look of that.
Yep. We hadn't showed this all year.
There you go, under center again. Wildcats 1st and 10 from inside the 25. Handoff again, Kanias Williams, and the Wildcats are going to try to do that for a couple plays here. We pick up 3 this time to the left side. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Clock's running here, 1:38 and counting in the first half. Cats plenty of time and getting closer to that Brock Boatwright field goal range as well. Register under center, takes a snap, gives it to the up man this time.
Chestnut.
That's Seth Chestnut in there. This is a completely different look than we've shown them tonight.
Wakulla's got 2 guys down here. I mean, this power formation completely got them off of what they thought they was going to see tonight.
They don't stop the clock for the player that was down. He gets up now, and the clock's still running, 1:03 and counting. We've got a 3rd down and 2. Same formation, 3 backs in the backfield. Register under center. Register takes the snap, going to toss it this time. Kanias Williams got it. He's going to get in the corner, and he's going to get in the 10. And Kanias Williams stays on his feet down to the 7-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down and goal. They'll set the chains, and the clock will run. We've got 50 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, he got tripped up. That would have been a touchdown, Mike.
Nice toss sweep to the right to Kanias Williams, and the Cats are going to use their timeout here with 42 seconds in the half. That looked like who did we have on the left side that time? You had Seth Chestnut at a fullback spot. Was that Kel Cruz?
Yep, they got Kel Cruz in at tight end right here, man. They got it's a complete. I'm talking about nobody wide power formation. It's like a T formation they're running. You hadn't seen it from the Wildcats all year.
Yeah, I like it, and we definitely kept the momentum. Definitely kept the momentum. And Register doesn't look like he's been under center.
No, you
either.
see how low he is? Yeah, he's almost on the ground. I think our center's short, or Register's having to get so low, but he's squatting.
He just wants to be dramatic with it, maybe.
I think you stay in it right here and show them, hey, we can play power football in Baker County, too, over here, man.
We're going to do it. 1st down and goal from the 7-yard line.
41 seconds. And Chestnut in the back.
41 seconds to go in the half. Register under center. Hudson takes the ball, gives it to Williams. The hole opens up the middle. Kanias Williams runs hard, and he goes into the end zone.
Yep.
7 yards. What a drive by the Wildcats. That's a 97-yard drive for the Cats, and they'll probably go for 2 here is what they're signaling, but 97 yards, what a drive for this Wildcat offense.
Yep, huge drive by the Wildcat offense. And I think they might have found something with this power formation right here, man. I don't know if Wakulla will be able to adjust, but I think they found something they can do to move the ball, and we'll see how that transitions into the second half.
Well, you said it earlier, Kanias Williams
feed the man
running hard, give him the ball, and we're going to go for 2 with the same formation.
I'd look for us to try to pop out here and hit something with a tight end, Mike. Let's see.
2-point play. Register takes it, gives it to Seth Chestnut, and he's blown up in the backfield. And that's why I told you don't chase them this early, because it's not easy to get a 2-point conversion.
No, we haven't passed out that formation yet. I think that's a great spot to do it.
Yeah, I like to get the extra point there and make it 14-13. I realize you got a chance to tie the game there, but when you play the point situation, it goes like this.
Yep.
Now, listen to me now. So you go 14-13 there. You score another touchdown, it goes 20-14, and then you kick a field goal late in the game, and then you got a 2-possession game.
I got you. I don't mind going for 2 right there. I probably would have went for 2 myself, but I also get your point of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Either way, it's okay. It's just 1 point, but 14-12 right now, and 14-12 right now, we're going to have Wildcats kicking off the Wakulla. They don't have much time to work with. They will get the ball to start the second half, though.
Yeah. Still a big change in momentum right here. That's a big score for the Wildcat offense.
Now, where's my friend that was supposed to bring my football to me? High kickoff comes down to the 10-yard line. Wakulla's going to return it out to the 15, out to the 20. He's on his feet across the 30-yard line. And they'll start at the 32-yard line, but only 28 seconds to go in the half here. But with an arm like Cleese, I got a feeling they're going to try to take a couple shots here.
Yeah, don't give up. Hey, you cannot give up a big play here, Mike. I mean, it's be huge.
28 seconds to go in the half. What a half of football it's been. 14-12. Both teams with 2 touchdowns. The difference is the Wildcats have not converted on our point after touchdowns tonight, which is not something that we've normally said this year, but we trail by 2 going towards halftime here. Let's see how Wakulla chooses to end the half here. Cleese in the shotgun, takes a snap. They're going to run the football. First down, and the Cat's going to stop him right there. So I would imagine that's going to send these teams to the locker room.
That's a huge hit by Owen Hodges right there, man.
Owen Hodges comes up there and makes the hit. That's going to send Wakulla to the locker room. So 14-12 ball game here as we are going to head to the halftime break, and we'll come back and talk about this first half and the keys to the Wildcats' second half and making a run to go win this thing as the Wildcats get a big touchdown here toward the end of the half to make it a 14-12 ball game and fought hard in this game. They were down 14-0, Kyle. 12 unanswered points for this Wildcat offense, and now we've got a new ball game, 15-12.
Whole new ball game. I think we might have found something with power that we can go to, Mike, in the second half. I think the defense has woke up. So, hey, let's see what we think we're in a must-win. So hopefully the Wildcats are thinking what we're thinking.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that playoff scenario at halftime, and we're going to have our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Jack Baker, Justin Webb, 259-6332, the number to call to talk to those guys down there at Baker County Farm Bureau. And we'll be back. We're going to take about a 5-minute timeout here, and we'll come back with our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. The Wildcats trail at 14-12 at the half. You're listening to Baker County Wildcat football on 97.5 WFBB.
You're listening to Wildcat Football on 97.5 FM WFBB. This radio station is a ministry of Glen Baptist Church in Glen, St. Mary, Florida. We're blessed to air Baker County Wildcat Football live each week, and it's our hope that you enjoy the program. We know that life is busy, work, school, football, running errands around, but in the midst of the busyness, we all need a church home that brings the stability upon which you can build your life. If you're looking for a church home where you can grow in Christ and community, we would love to invite you to worship with us every Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Check us out on our website at glenbaptist.org or on Facebook, where you can access church info and content and even watch worship services. At Glen, you get dynamic music, gospel-centered expository preaching, and a wonderful faith community. Come grow with us.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
For over 50 years, dependable heating and air conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for dependable heating and air conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's dependable heating and air conditioning, 259-6546.
Did you know that walking just 10,000 steps a day helps keep you healthy? And it's easy. 20 minutes of grocery shopping is 1,600 steps. Daily housework is 270. Taking a half-hour walk during lunch, around 4,000 steps. You can see how this adds up. 10,000 steps will find you a healthy weight and even reduce your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Feeling healthier starts with the first step. A message from the Florida Department of Health.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State. Owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing is located in Glen St. Mary, building trust with quality work and dependability. Wildcat Radio is happy to be partnered with Robbie Foster and Foster's General Contracting this year. Foster's General Contracting and Plumbing, your hometown full-service plumbing and general contracting company. We're here to serve all your new construction or remodeling needs, both residential and commercial. Do you have plumbing needs? We do service calls and offer free estimates for any repair, big or small. Call us anytime, 904-653-1136. That's Foster's General Contracting. You can also go online to fostersgeneralcontracting.com. Locally owned and operated and has proudly served Baker County since 2006. Let's go Wildcats. Tailored Healthcare Clinic right there in McClenny on South 5th Street. 259-5929 is the number. They offer primary care, traditional primary care services through the insurance, direct primary care memberships for an affordable monthly plan. They've got lots of different services they offer. Hormone replacements, one of the things they do, medical weight loss, aesthetic treatments, including Botox. Give them a call, 259-5929.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Have you ever thought about cleaning out your garage or wonder what you need to do with all those aluminum cans or scrap metal you've got laying around in the backyard? Well, look no further. You just need to load it up and head to American Recycling. Tim Hughes owns and operates American Recycling on Woodlawn Road in McClenny, Florida. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and on the second and fourth Saturdays of every month from 9 a.m. to noon. Stop by and see Tim and maybe even cash in on that stuff you've got laying around. Tim and American Recycling say, go Wildcat.
And we welcome you back to Memorial Stadium, downtown McClenny, Florida. Wildcats of McClenny doing battle with the Wakulla War Eagles from Crawfordville, Florida tonight. A district ball game between these two teams, the Wildcats and Wakulla. Wakulla had the early edge, 14-0 in this ball game, but the Wildcats have scored 12 unanswered points to make it a 14-12 ball game here at the halftime break, and that's where we stand right now as the Cats. Wildcat Marching Band is out there on the field right now, and they're performing, and we get a chance to listen to that, Kyle. And Wildcats come out in the second half. We're going to play defense to start with. We only had two good series against that Wakulla offense in the first half. We only forced them to punt one time, but we did get the big play. We talk about big games. You got big plays and turnovers, and we got the big play toward the end of the half. Their guy called for a fair catch on the punt. He muffed it. We get down there. Kel Cruz covers it, and we get a first down going the other way. Don't capitalize there, but they get they come back, punt the ball away, and we go 97 yards there to close out the half. That was a huge drive, but so far, turnover-wise, we've got one, they've got none. We scored the 2 touchdowns, 12 unanswered there toward the end of the half. But I'll tell you, the key to this ball game, Kyle, is going to come down to the first possession of the second half. We get a good stop by the defense on the first possession and go do something offensively, then, I'd say the Wildcats can take this game over. But it's all on the defense.
Yep, absolutely. The defense has got to come out and set the tone for the second half. You got to have a stop. You give up any more points here, you get yourself in a situation where you're already down by 2. You're going to be down by 9. Don't look good. So, which I'm glad it comes down to the defense tonight. They've been carrying us all year, so let's do it one more time.
And they've had some good plays on that side of the ball tonight, but far too often we've seen guys open. We've seen running backs get free. Wakulla's had some real momentum on offense tonight, but it's been a while since they scored. So defensively, we're starting to clamp down. But the importance of this ball game tonight, let me just set the scene for you a little bit, Kyle. The Wildcats came in tonight ranked number 3 in terms of points in our region. So Raines holds the number 1 seed. Tallahassee Godby, who won our district, holds the number 2 seed, and the Wildcats hold the number 3 seed. Well, you lose this game at home to Wakulla, who's not in the top 8, and your points are going to fall, right? So it's tough. You got to win this game. It's really a must win. The Wildcats play Dunellen at home next week. A win against Dunellen would definitely help your points, but you don't have to beat Dunellen more than likely just as long as you win this game.
Yep, I think this is it. It's a huge game for the Wildcats tonight, and we've said it all week. I'm saying it. I'm sure Coach Mays is telling them it's a must win. I mean, I don't know how he couldn't say it any other way. And we'll see what this team's made of in the second half right here. They're in a 14-12 dogfight that they're losing right now. So, huge second half for this Thayer County Wildcat football team.
Kyle, big game for the Cats. Looking forward to the second half. Kyle, talk about this Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. Wouldn't be the same without getting you ready for that big one next week. I tell you, the world's largest outdoor cocktail party in Jacksonville, Florida versus Georgia. I told a guy the other day, I don't know how old he is. He's 45, 46, but I said, I wasn't going to say his name, but I said, Mike Rogers, let me tell you something. I said, Georgia has lost more times to Florida in your lifetime. And that's true. So if you go back to 1980, Florida's won 24 games, Georgia's won 20. I'm not sitting here telling you Florida's going to win this year. I'm not saying that. This is where Florida fans got to be careful. A little bit of fool's gold, okay? The Gators are 4-3, but let's go look at who they beat, all right? They beat Mississippi State. They beat UCF. They beat Kentucky. And they beat a no-name team early on in the season.
Should have beat Tennessee if your coach would have went for 2.
They could have beat Tennessee. I'm not convinced that Tennessee's the top 10 team in the country, though. I'm going to tell you that later on, okay? They did get a good win against Alabama, no doubt about it. But ever since the Georgia win, Alabama's been leaking oil, okay? We'll find out if Vanderbilt's for real tomorrow when they play Texas, okay? But there's a lot to this game. But I'll say this. You'll know after this if it's fool's gold for Florida or not, because if Georgia wins convincingly, Florida still got to play Texas, they still got to play Ole Miss, and they still got to play LSU. Really, nobody's playing as good as LSU right now. LSU's playing good football. So just watch and see. The one thing that I need the Gators to guard against, and this is what's hurt them the past few years, is you get a lot of guys that are apathetic toward the end of the year because they just don't care anymore. You want to see them be able to carry some momentum into the offseason and next year. You don't want to see a bunch of guys leave for the transfer portal and everything else. And if that happens, you got to start all over again. So that's what you got to guard against. These next 4 or 5 games for the Gators are huge. It's huge for Billy Napier.
Yeah, Mike. If Billy wins 1 out of the next 4 or 5, does he keep his job?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. If you win 1 out of the next 5, you end up on the season 5-7.
Yeah.
So no,
you're not making a bowl game.
You can't keep him.
But if he makes a bowl game, if he wins 6, does he keep his job?
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how it looks. It depends on how it looks and how it ends. I mean, right now, a lot of people are getting in his corner because of the fact that they are progressing, and I won't doubt the fact that they're progressing. But when I say the word fool's gold, Kyle, I don't lie, because it's they haven't beaten a team of high caliber yet. The win on the road against Tennessee would have been nice, but they blew it, and that tells you a little bit about your coaching right there. So anyway, next week's game is going to be fun. It's interesting to see what happens there. This weekend, though, Kyle, I was on to something a minute ago. I was telling you about the fact that Notre Dame and Navy play this week. And, when Notre Dame and Navy play, it's the top 25 matchup this week, Kyle. But the thing about that is when you talk about Notre Dame and Navy playing, you're talking about a 6-1 Notre Dame team and a 6-0 Navy team. So when I tell you this, I'm gonna throw this out there to you. Now, if you just look at the top 25, Oregon, Penn State, Miami, Iowa State, BYU, Indiana, Pittsburgh, Army, and Navy. What do those teams have in common?
I don't know, Mike. Well,
they're all undefeated.
Undefeated teams, yep.
Yes, they're all undefeated. So you got 12 teams this year that are going to make the playoffs. Now, how many of those undefeated teams do you think have a chance to remain undefeated?
Not many. You're not going to have many undefeated teams this year.
Right, but you've got teams that are vying for playoff opportunities like BYU, like Indiana, like Pittsburgh, the Panthers up there. Who's famous that played for Pittsburgh?
Dan Marino.
There you go, Dan Marino, quarterback. And then you got Army and Navy. Those two teams could be undefeated coming down to the Army-Navy game. What a clash that would be.
Yep.
I mean, how exciting would it be to watch two undefeated Army and Navy's ranked in the top 25? Well, if that's going to happen, Navy's got to beat Notre Dame this weekend, but we'll see. But which one of those teams that I just named off that's undefeated do you expect to be in the playoff? I mean, Oregon, obviously, that's a gimme. Penn State most likely is going to be there. Miami 7-0. Do they have anybody else on the schedule?
No, they don't, Mike. They got nobody. They got a shoe in tomorrow night. They'll probably score 80 against Florida State. So they have nobody else on the schedule.
So Miami, Oregon, Penn State, they're probably going to be in the playoffs. Then you got to look down the road. You got teams like Iowa State and Indiana. I mean, you don't expect to see those two.
I like the Indiana team, man. Have you watched them?
Yes, they looked good last week. So there's some not normal names of teams that are in that top 25 that are going to be fun to watch. Who's your pick? Who's your sleeper pick to come out of there and make a name and go to the playoffs?
I'll tell you, I like the Navy team. I like Navy to upset Notre Dame tomorrow.
That's going to be a fun one.
It's a 14-point spread. I think Navy's getting 14, Mike. And it would not shock me at all if Navy upset Notre Dame tomorrow. You already see Northern Illinois beat them. I mean, it's possible. So.
Well, Northern Illinois is not a slouch. My buddy Cliff Blackshear checked in with us. Kyle, he said, you know who else played at Pitt? You know who else played at Pitt besides Dan Marino?
Tony Dorsett.
Might have, I was going to say,
Dorsett.
Might have been before your time, but Tony Dorsett absolutely played at Pitt. So you got Dan Marino and Tony Dorsett playing at Pitt, and my buddy Cliff Blackshear checking in, and Cliff Blackshear. You know what me and Cliff Blackshear used to do on weeknights during the week? We used to sit in his living room. He lived right there off Miltondale, and me and Cliff Blackshear used to sit there in his living room and watch the Atlanta Braves play.
Oh yeah,
during the week. That's right. We just sit there and watch the Braves play during the week. I'd stop by and see him, check on him every now and then, and we'd watch the Atlanta Braves play. And then during college football, Cliff would always cook a pot of chili and watch a bunch of football games. But he's an Alabama man through.
Man.
Comes from Dothan, Alabama, and was a musician back in the day. But
how's he like their coach they got?
I hadn't talked to him about DeBoer. I have to ask him what he thinks about that. But he's an Alabama man through and through. And I remember watching that 92 national championship game with him when Alabama and Miami played, if you remember that. And Miami, I got to go back and think about it. I think that was the year that Florida and Alabama played in the first ever SEC championship, if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, I think
Antonio Langham.
Was that Shane Matthews?
Yeah, Antonio Langham intercepted Matthews, went on, and then Alabama went on to win the national championship. But anyway, that brings back good memories. But my buddy Cliff Blackshear checking in. So Pitt, Dan Marino, Tony Dorsett. You remember all the kids. The kids when I was growing up, Greg Harrison will tell you this too. The kids when I was growing up, we had those cleats that you wore, and they had TD on them. They had TD, and they had Tony Dorsett's signature. All the kids had them. That was the cleats that we played with growing up. Yeah, absolutely. And we would always say touchdown. The TD stood for touchdown, but it also stood for Tony Dorsett. Had his little signature on it.
I didn't know that, Mike. That's before my time.
Yeah, it's before your time for sure. All right, so the last thing I want to talk to you about here at the half, Kyle, that game last week, Georgia and Texas, the one thing about that thing, I said there were things in that game that happened that you don't normally see. And it doesn't matter to me if you think it was pass interference or it wasn't pass interference. I won't even tell you what I personally think about that because it doesn't matter. Here's what I think. The referees, the officials in that game, called the penalty. They marked the ball. and they were getting ready to run the next play, and that's when all heck broke loose, okay? Things started happening. And then during that whole sequence is when the referees apparently got together and decided that they were going to change the call. Okay. I have no problem with officials getting together. I would prefer that they get together. But the time that officials get together and change a call is not after all that happens. What probably concerns me the most is that when the SEC officiating crew came out and gave their statement on the issue, they acted like it was just standard practice. The officials got together, they discussed it, they overturned the call, which is what they do. Kyle, no accountability in the situation whatsoever, and that's frightening to me because, listen, it's not, it's still a football game, okay? It's not life or death, but when you get down to these playoffs and things like that, when you have big plays like that in a game like that that really can determine the outcomes, man, it scares me as to what could be out there. And these fans live or die with these teams.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that happen before. And you've been watching football longer than me. I've never seen what I saw happen the other night in that game. They start throwing bottles. The field's the field's getting littered with water bottles and beer cans or whatever it is on the field. And then they come back together and change the call. I thought Kirby was going to have a heart attack.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and listen, I don't care. Like I said, I don't care what the call was. Yeah. Kirby had every right to lose his mind there because none of us have seen that before. No. Okay? And, I'm not a Georgia fan. I'm not a Texas fan. I don't care. I didn't really care who won the game. But I will say this. I care about the integrity of the game and the officials, and you got to be able to count on things, okay? And as I'm watching the game, I got to be able to count on the fact that I've already seen them talk about it and put the ball down, and I should know as a fan right then they got no chance of overturning that. Yeah. The only way you would have a chance of overturning that is if somebody upstairs whistles and you go to some kind of replay, which on a penalty like that, you don't. It's not reviewable.
Oh, it's unbelievable.
You're not going to review that.
I was sitting there. Me and Ashley Bowden, my second oldest boy, was sitting there. I said, I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
And I could not believe it either. And here's the thing: as a non-biased supporter of either team, I did not think it was pass interference. No. With that said, though, I don't think they should have overturned a call. No, you called it.
How many times I missed calls ate me? I mean, it's what it is.
It's what it is. All right, Wakulla's going to get the ball to start the second half. We appreciate you listening in to our Baker County Farm Bureau halftime report. And if you have an opinion on that, I'm going to give you the Kyle Davis text line, and you can tell him what you think. Or if you got his number, just text him. Tell us what you think.
Great play by Keyshawn Kennedy on the kickoff right here, Mike.
Yeah, they get a return out to just across the 20 here. We do a good job to hold him at the 25-yard line. And Wildcats will go on defense here. It's a 14-12 ball game. Wakulla with the lead by 2. They've got the ball to start the second half, and the Wildcats on defense. Here we go, first down and 10. And thank you for listening in. We'll check on that World Series score. The Yankees and Dodgers starting tonight. World Series Game 1.
Who you like there, Matt? We didn't get to that.
I think the Yankees will win it. I'll tell you why a little bit.
Home runs. Yeah, I think they'll win it.
Cleve's going to hand the ball off, and the running back for Wakulla's got a big hole. He gets out across the 35 to the 40-yard line, and the Wildcats are trying to bring him down, and they finally blow the whistle. But a big first down run for Wakulla. That was number 8 on the carry.
Yep, not the start we want to see for this Wildcat defense, Mike. He's untucked. 15 yards up the middle.
Yeah, there was a big hole initially. He hit the hole. The Wildcats were able to get him down at the 40, but 15-yard gain on first down. Cats fought hard to get this thing back to a 14-12 game. We'd like to see a stop here to start the second half. Cleve's going to hand it off again. They're going to try to run the football to start this second half, and they've got big yardage again. He's across midfield, and he's into Wildcat territory down to the 40 before being stood up there. He only had one man to beat.
Yeah, that's the same play, Mike, and we don't touch him. It's right in the middle of the heart of this Wildcat defense. So, hey, we got to wake up. This crowd is as quiet as I've heard it all year.
Yeah, it's quiet to start the second half, and we came back to make it a 14-12 game. You'd think these guys would be fired up. Oh, man. First down and 10. They've got it at our 40 now. Cleese in a shotgun. 2 receivers to the right side. He comes left. 1 receiver here. Catch is made, and we're going to tackle him finally at the 25-yard line, but another 15-yard gain for Wakulla, they're just getting chunks of yards here to start.
Chunk plays, man. 8-yard hitch, Mike, again. Same thing we watched the whole first half. We've got to come up, and I see Mays. Coach Mays is mad right now. He's telling the guys, you got to come up and play in these guys' face.
The ball at the Wildcat 25 now. Wakulla's had no problem moving the ball here to start the second half, and they lead the game by 2 points. 10:26 to go, second half just underway. They send the man in motion. They're going to run the football ahead, and they've got a hole again inside the 25, down to the 20, and down to the 18-yard line.
Yep. They got us on our heels right now, Mike. We got to do something to change this momentum. They're running the ball right at us, and they're throwing. They can do what they want to do right now.
Second down 3 inside the 20-yard line, down to the 17. So second down play coming up, but the Wildcat defense has got to start thinking about some kind of, we got to hold them here. We got to hold them to a field goal try or something. We can't let them score easily, right?
You got to have a stop here.
Second down 3. Cleese in the gun. Takes the snap. Going to give it off. They've got a running play inside the 15, inside the 10. He's all the way down inside the 5-yard line. And now, Kyle, they're going to be set up first and goal inside the 5.
Yeah, Mike, you called it out. It's not. They're not getting 3 or 4 yards, man. They're getting gashes at a time, man.
Every play. First down and goal, it's going to be the 4-yard line. So Cleese is going to be looking to the sideline here for the play call. 9:24 to go, third quarter. Wildcats are staring a 2-possession game again right in the face.
Yep.
Play clock at 23, and PA guy Tim Wilder trying to get the crowd fired up. We appreciate Tim filling in for us last week on the radio here as well. First down and goal. Cleves in the shotgun. Cleves takes the snap, gives it up the middle. The Wildcats do a nice job this time, and he's going to lose yardage past the 5-yard line. But Kyle, we give up so much yardage, and then we wait to get inside the 10 to start playing defense.
Good play by Phillip Jackson right there. Good penetration in the backfield.
Man. Second down, about 7 yards to the end zone. It's a second down and goal situation, though. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. The quarterback's in an empty situation here on second down. Now they run a man in motion. Second down, they roll the quarterback to the right. Cleese is looking for a throw. He's going to fire one to the end zone and it's knocked away. A great play by the Wildcat defender back there to knock it away at the last minute. It's going to be third down.
Who was that made that play?
I can't see the number from here.
No, it's like 2. I think it's Landers.
Might be Mike Landers. Mike Landers came in there and made a great play at the last second and knocked that thing away. And it'll be third and goal. What do you do here, Kyle?
Big play for the Wildcat defense. You got to get a stop, Mike. They got twins way out on the right side over here. Let's see what they do. I'd look for the quarterback to run here.
Third down and goal. Cleese from the 6-yard line. They take the snap. They're going to run the football straight ahead, and the Cats have that bottled up. He's going nowhere. We're going to have a fourth and goal from the 7-yard line. So they move the ball at ease all the way down here, and now the Cat defense has stopped them and forced a fourth and goal.
Yeah, great.
Hey, they kick the field goal.
Yeah, they're kicking it here, Mike. Yeah. Great. That's a great stop by the Wildcat defense, man. Not a great possession, but a great stop when it matters.
Yeah, you can't have a drive like that to start the second half and not get points. So they're going to send the kicker out here. The ball's going to be spotted around the 7, so they're going to set it down around the 13, and it'll be 23 yards from close to the left hash. So
can we get a block kick right here, Mike? We need one.
Love to see it. I'm just glad it's still going to be a one-possession game, either way. Left-footed kicker, the snap's down. The kick is on the way, and he's got a kick, and it's good. And that makes it a 17-12 game. But like I said, it's not a touchdown. You stay within one possession.
Yep, good stop for the Wildcat defense. Like I said, not a good possession. They moved the ball at wheel all the way down the field. We get inside the 10, and the Wildcat defense steps up.
If you're Wakulla and you just watch that drive, do you feel like you accomplished something, or do you feel like you let something go there?
Well, you got points, Mike, so I think you accomplished something, but I do feel like you let something go. I mean, I'm telling you, man, you called it. They're gassing us up the middle. They ran 5 plays when they was inside our 10-yard line.
Just so you know, I had a chance to talk to Cliff Blackshear since we were talking about him, and he said, yes, he does like the Alabama head coach.
Okay.
he said you got to give him time.
I agree. I was just wondering what Alabama. I mean, you're coming after Saban, and nobody wants to follow Nick Saban, man. I mean, it's kind of like, hey, who's going to follow Bobby Bowden, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steve Spurrier, whoever you want to get to.
I'll tell you this, man. I was telling people all along from the get-go that I like Dan Mullen, and I kept telling them you got to give him time.
Yeah, you don't get time anymore, man. I tell you,
don't get time.
Money's trump time everywhere you go now. I mean, you better win, and you better win quick. And this NIL's changed all that, man.
I mean, just look how good FSU was last year, and you got a bunch of people on your side that want to get rid of Norvell.
Oh yeah, right. Man went 13-0 last year, and now you're 1-6. I mean, nobody's ever seen anything like that in college football.
Wildcats are going to return it, pick it up around the 15-yard line, and we're going to return it back across the 20, maybe the 25 to the 27. Somewhere around there is where we're going to start at 1st and 10.
Let's see what we come out in here, Mike. See if we try to spread it out again. And I mean, I feel like we need to get the ball on the edge. I feel like we got the speed, and we hadn't really used it to our advantage yet.
I haven't been over there to y'all stadium.
It's tore apart, Mike. It's a completely.
Well, I was going to ask you, in 2017, UCF went undefeated. They put a national championship banner up. Did y'all do that last year?
No, we didn't do that. We should have, because the way we're looking this year, we might not see one again for a long time.
Just a question. I was just wondering. 1st down and 10, Wildcats from the 27-yard line. Register in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left. Handoff. Chase Phillips has got it. He's running it around the left end, and he's going to pick up 2, maybe 3 yards.
We just can't seem to find a way to get him in space coming up. I mean, you get him in space. I mean, there's always tacklers around him, man.
Mm-hmm.
He gets going. Nobody's running him down on this football field.
Was that a 2-yard gain?
He is down now, Mike.
That's not good. 2-yard gain. He got out to around the 30-yard line. Hopefully that's just a cramp or something. He's on the far sideline over there by the Wakulla folks. So while they tend to chase Phillips, we'll take a little time out here. 7:03 to go in the third quarter. It's a 17-12 Wakulla lead. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
Baker County Farm Bureau wants to wish the Baker County Wildcats much success this football season. Baker County Farm Bureau, specializing in auto insurance, homeowners insurance, along with life insurance. To get started with Farm Bureau, contact Jack Baker or Justin Webb at 259-6332. That's 259-6332.
Hi, this is Larry Birkins of Birkins Chevrolet in McClenny. It is truly an honor to help make these Wildcat radio broadcasts possible. Birkins Chevrolet with sales and service 6 days a week. Cars, trucks, SUVs, certified used cars. We help customers establish or reestablish credit. Thank you, Wildcat fans. From Larry Birkins at Birkins Chevrolet, US 90 in the heart of McClenny.
Online at BirkinsChevy.com.
As we come back, the Wildcats are going to face a third down and 6-yard line. Hudson Register, straight drop, looking to throw, fires one deep down the middle of the field. He got hit from behind looking for Nick Williams, but he was double covered down there, Kyle, and that one's going to go incomplete, and the Cats are going to have to punt it away.
Yeah, that play never had a chance. He was double covered. We just threw it up. I mean, it was a one receiver out for one, and he was double covered.
Tough. That was a tough window to get that ball in there. We'll have to check on Chase Phillips in a moment. He was helped off of the field, and trainer's talking to him down there on the sideline now. So Boatwright's on the field. We trail by 5, and Boatwright kicks an end-over-end kick that the Wildcats are going to have to cover up there. It takes a Wakulla roll, and they're going to take the ball around the 35-yard line.
Yep. Good field position for Wakulla again. You're going to get this defense to come out and make another stop, Matt.
Yeah, defense is going to have to play now because the last possession we were able to hold them to a field goal, keep it a one-possession game. They get a touchdown now. We're talking 2 possessions, and listen, offensively, we've had a couple of drives, and we went to that little power thing that we saw before the end of halftime. Well, we didn't see it on that possession, so I don't know, man. Just the identity I think is
We've talked about it all year.
Yeah, it's the biggest thing for me is what the identity is. You know?
What are you? What are you on offense?
Yeah, what are you? And I listen. I'm a Coach Mays guy, so don't ever sit out there and think that I'm not supporting what Coach Mays is doing, because I like him. Coach Mays has done a great job here, and he's put this team in position to win repeatedly, more so than not. And I tell you, I trust Coach Mays. I know he's doing a good job, but for me, I want to see that identity. And let's, as a fan talking, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, I think that's what every fan in the stands thinking.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's going to be on this Wildcat defense's shoulders again. You're down 17-12, 6 minutes left in the third quarter. You got to get a stop here, Mike.
First down and 10. Cleese, the quarterback, in the shotgun for Wakulla. He's got 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Cleese looking to throw. He's under pressure from the backside, and it's going to be caught down there by number 3. He got the pass off just before getting drilled in the backfield, and number 3 for Wakulla is Barnes. He makes a big play down there inside Wildcat territory, inside the 30. Wow.
Yep. He beat Rhett Roden down here, man. They ran a corner route, and it's a huge play for the Wakulla.
Hey, it was huge, but we had a guy closing in on a sack back there.
Owen Hodges, man, he was fine. Great throw by the quarterback again. I told you, Mike, the guy can spin it, man.
I got a 19 checking in for the Cats, and I don't have a 19 on the roster. Have to check with Tim Wilder and see if he's got a 19. First down and 10 from the 29-yard line. They hand the ball off, and it's going to be inside the 20 down to the 17-yard line. And Wakulla's moving the football again.
Yep, 19 is going to be Nate Welch, Mike.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Nate Welch.
Freshman for the Wildcats.
Yeah, Nate Welch. I didn't think we'd see him check in defense, but good to see my buddy Nate out there. He's a young guy. First down and 10 from the 15-yard line. They send a man in motion. Now hand off again, and the Wildcats converge, collapse right there at the 12-yard line or so. It'll be, call it a 3-yard gain on first down, 2nd and 7. And here's where you look at this game, Kyle. We're at 5:20 to go and counting in the third quarter. They got a 5-point lead. If they cash it in here, the Wildcats are going to be
in trouble.
In trouble.
You got to hold them to a field goal. It keeps it a one-score game, Mike. You're down by 8 with a field goal. You got a chance. You can't afford to give up a touchdown right here the way we've been moving the ball in offense.
Handoff inside on second down. They tries to bounce it outside. The Cats do a good job there and make the tackle right at the 10-yard line. It's going to be third down. They're going to need about 5 yards on third down, or they're going to have to think about kicking another field goal here. Now, if I'm Wakulla, I definitely kick it because you make it an 8-point game at that point in time. So the Wildcats desperately need a stop here on 3rd and 5.
Great containment by Kel Cruz on the left side over there. Huge play here, 3rd and 6.
They're going to split 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. They check a man in way late here. They're under a little bit of confusion, but the quarterback Cleese in there. Snaps at 3rd down, looking to throw. He's got time, now rolls to his right. He's going to get hit and throws it late out of bounds over there, gets rid of it. It'll be incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 5. If I'm Wakulla, I don't even think about it. You make this an 8-point game with a field goal.
Absolutely.
And that's what they're going to do. And the key to an 8-point game is this, it's still a one-possession game, but you put the pressure on the other team to get the touchdown and get the 2-point conversion. We've already failed on 1 2-point conversion tonight.
Yep. Hey, another great stop inside the red zone for the Wildcats. I guess it's the definition of the bend but don't break defense, man.
This left-footed kicker is going to be from the 17 this time, 27-yard attempt. It can't block. The Cats got pressure in there, and we blocked it. The Cats are going to take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line on the blocked field goal, so they don't make it an 8-point game, and it's still a one-possession game.
I believe that was Seth Chestnut on the block, Mike. I'm not sure, but I think it was 15.
Yeah, we had one guy from the edge on this side, and he broke through and got within 2 or 3 yards of the kicker, laid out, made a big, big block right there. And the Wildcats are in business now. Touchdown puts us back in front.
We're going to spread them out again. We're 3 wide, 2 backs in the backfield, Mike.
First down and 10 for the Cats. The ball should have gone to the 20-yard line. I thought after a missed field goal, the ball automatically goes to the 20, but they're going to put it at the 15-yard line. Handoff straight up the middle for the Cats.
It was recovered by Wakulla, Mike. Well, it didn't. So
Is that right?
Yep, Baker County recovers it. It goes back to the 20.
Is that true though? I thought it was automatically dead in high school. I mean, nobody could have ran with it.
Mm-hmm. 2 yards on first down for the Cats.
I don't know. I have to check on that one, but I thought it.
You don't think I'm right, Mike?
No, I believe you. Second down play, we're going to try to run the toss out to the right, and Kanias Williams or Keyshawn Kennedy's hitting bottled up right there, and it's going to be third and long.
We lost 2 yards on the float. The 2 we gained on first down, we just gave back. It's going to be a 3rd and 10, and we're down here inside our own territory, Mike. We need to make a play here.
Wow. Maybe it's on a field goal block that it's not automatic to the 20, but on a miss, it's automatic to the 20. Maybe I just have my wires crossed. Third down and 10. Register in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one out here. Got a catch made by Rhett Roden, but he had to go to the ground to make the catch.
He's wide open too.
Yeah, and that's going to be, and he was right on the sideline. That's not the place you want to give him a chance to run with the football.
Yeah.
That's not the place to throw it.
No, that's trouble. We're going to punt the football, Mike.
Well, the good news is we blocked the field goal and we kept them from scoring. The bad news is they're about to get good field position here because Boatwright's standing inside the 10. High snap again. He goes up and gets it, avoids the block, but it's going to be he gets a great roll. It hit around midfield and rolled down to the 41 of Wakulla. So they don't get the ball inside our territory, but they do get it at the 41-yard line.
Yep. It could have been a disaster, Mike. It was very close to being blocked.
Yeah, they were back there for sure.
So once again, this Wildcat defense is in a situation where they got to step up, make another stop to get the ball back to the Wildcat offense. We're down 17-12 with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left here in the third quarter.
17-12, 2:38 to go, third quarter. Kyle Davis said it right there.
Need a big turnover here, Mike.
First down and 10.
See, I like that Owen Hodges coming off the edge, man. He's fast. Did you see him chasing that quarterback?
Yeah, Owen Hodges. He's been playing all year, son. 21 right down here in front of us. They're from the 41-yard line. First down and 10. Wakulla. They send the man in motion. Cleveland's going to toss it to him, and he's got the speed burners, and we are going to string it out in a great defensive play.
That's Kel Cruz, man. You see him fight off that block. Fight off the block and makes the play behind the line of scrimmage. Great play by Kel Cruz.
Run a little toss jet sweep to the right side that time with number one. Number one is Jones, and he got tackled right along the line of scrimmage for a loss of 1 back to the 40-yard line.
Yep, great play. Great play. Negative yardage on first down. It's like Wakulla's going to kind of let this quarter run out as slow as they can here. They're going to take time.
Well, they can't let it run out on this play.
Not this play. The drive I'm talking about, Mike.
1:55 to go in the quarter. They're going to hand it off this time, going up the middle, and the Cats again clog the middle and do a great job on defense, pushing the running back, and he's going to be – they're going to give him the progress to the line of scrimmage. I don't think he even got that, but it's third down and 11 now.
Oh, that's Chestnut and Case Foster again on the play, man.
Two captains tonight. Seth Chestnut and Case Foster, both captains tonight. Keyshawn Kennedy and Kel Cruz were the other two.
Let's not let them throw it to the sticks and get a first down. A big 3rd and 11 right here.
Third down 11. Cleve's in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He's got 1 in the backfield. Sets the play, in motion. Pump fake at the line of scrimmage. He's going to be tackled from behind. No, he gets the pass away, and it's almost intercepted by the Cats. He might have intercepted it. He is.
Chase Phillips.
Chase Phillips came across the top of the receiver. The quarterback was lucky that he got the pass away because we had another guy barreling down on him for the sack. Who was that?
That was Owen Hodges again. That's him again. Owen Hodges calls it. Chase Phillips got the interception. Owen Hodges calls the interception.
Owen Hodges, it's an Owen Hodges night because his mama came over.
She did. She appreciated the radio tonight.
Yeah, his mama came over and talked to us before the game. Her name is Amanda Hodges. She's a Roden, Amanda Roden Hodges, and she came over and said that she really enjoyed listening to the games on Saturday morning. So that's why he's having a good night. There you go. 2 and 2 together, Kyle. First down play, the Wildcats going to run a little toss to the right side. Kanias Williams.
We're going to get a flag out there, man. We got a helmet ripped off. They didn't get called, but they're going to get us for retaliating right there.
Yeah, well, they tore a helmet off of one of the Wildcats, and the side judge that was over there didn't throw a flag until the Wildcat retaliated.
Yep. I think they're going to get us on that one.
Well, it should be offsetting. Anytime you got one guy with a helmet off and you got one guy retaliating, it should absolutely be offsetting. Let's see what they say here. But Kanias Williams on the play picked up yardage out to the 35-yard line, 35-yard line. About a 6-yard gain. It would make it a 2nd down and 4. Yep. They're going to call it just on the Wildcats here.
That's a bad call, man. The guy ripped our helmet off. We had another guy go over there and retaliate and push a guy down and get a flag.
But I mean, that's the unwritten rule, though, Kyle. The guy that retaliates is always the guy that's going to get it. But in this case, when you can see a Wildcat player with no helmet on, you know there had to be a reason for that. It's got to be offsetting in that case.
I agree.
Got to be.
That's a huge flag for the Wildcats there. Backs us up big time. We're 2nd and 20.
Yeah. Tough call right there because the side judge was over there, and he should have been the guy that saw it, but it took the head guy or the back judge coming from over after the retaliation. Tough call there. 2nd down 20 now for the Cats. We picked up 5 on the running play, lose 15 on the personal foul. Hudson's going to run it himself. Hudson's trying to get outside. He's going to get the 25-yard line, and he's going to get about 5 yards back of the penalty yardage, but it's going to be 2nd down and about 15.
There's just not much there offensively right now for the Wildcats, man. I'm not so sure we just shouldn't go back to that power formation, man, and see if we can run it right at them. I mean, you can sneak a play action or something out of that. What we're doing right now is not working.
And I'm sorry, it'll be 3rd down and 15 because that play counted on 1st down, then the penalty. So it didn't reset the 1st down. So it goes to 3rd down now. 3rd and 15. Register's going to get sacked. He never saw the pressure coming. They just ran a blitz off the far corner over there, and Hudson never saw it coming, and the clock's going to run out on the quarter, but we're going to have to punt it away when we come back.
Yep, we'll go into the 4th quarter, guys, down 17-12, and hey, these Wildcats have got to muster up another stop on defense to get the ball back to get this offense to figure something out.
17-12, Wakulla leads. We're going to end the 3rd quarter there. Let's take a 1-minute timeout. You're listening to Wildcat Football on WFBB.
For over 50 years, dependable heating and air conditioning has been serving the community of McClenny. They provide quality air conditioning, HVAC, and electrical work to the residents of McClenny and the surrounding areas. The phone number for dependable heating and air conditioning is 259-6546. Oscar and Susie Gray would like to say, go Wildcats. Again, that's dependable heating and air conditioning, 259-6546.
Dual State Real Estate is a proud supporter of Wildcat football. We offer home and land sales as well as property management in Florida and Georgia. Come in for a free consultation and we'll show you how to get up to 16% more for your property. Mention this ad and we'll give you free buyer representation. Don't hesitate. Call Dual State, owned and operated by Sabrina Thrift. Call us today at 904-397-0263 or check us out at dualstaterealestate.com. We'll give you service you deserve from people you can trust. And at Dual State Real Estate, we are always Wildcat proud.
And we welcome you back here to Memorial Stadium. The Wildcats get the punt away. Brock Boatwright kicks it from inside our 10-yard line all the way down to the 21 is where Wakulla's going to take it. So that thing was kicked well in the air and then took a Wildcat roll all the way to the 21. What you got on yardage? Did you do the math on that?
No,
it was from the line of scrimmage was our 18. So let me teach you the way they taught you in the NFL, all right? So from the 18-yard line, you've got 32 yards to the 50, right?
Yep.
So you take 32 plus. On this side, you got 50 minus 21. So you take 29 plus, what I say on this side?
32.
29 plus 32. Now add those two together.
The Jaguars taught you something, man. They're good for something.
That's how you do it. First down play, pass to the right, catch is made. He gets away from the corner. He's at the 45, 50, 45, 40. He's not going to be stopped. He's inside the 10, the 5, and that's on first down play. They're going to go 79 yards with a touchdown pass here. Our corner went for the football, got beat on the edge, and they're going to take a touchdown here. And now Wakulla has opened the fourth quarter with a touchdown.
Same play they've been running all night, Mike. They got a little 8-yard hitch. We're playing 10 yards off the ball. We've made the tackles most of the time tonight. We come up, miss the tackle there, and it goes for a huge play.
We're over here figuring punt yardage, and they're 79 yards down the field.
We get a 60-yard punt and then give up a 70-yard touchdown. That's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
23-12 with 11:33 left here in the fourth quarter.
Left-footed kicker in there tries the extra point. The last kick they had got blocked. This one's good, and they're going to take a 24-12 lead here towards the end of the game. We're in the fourth quarter now, 11:33 to go, and we're down 2 possessions, Kyle.
Yep. Hey, they ran that play all night, over and over to the sticks. We've made the tackles. It ain't killed us all night. They've got first downs out of it. Then they got a touchdown this time.
Yeah, well, we haven't had that missed tackle on the edge, and once we did, we had nobody behind him. Seth Chestnut tried his best to run him down, but it wasn't going to happen. He was off to the races.
Yeah, we need a quick score here, Mike. You got us a World Series update?
Yeah, I'm getting that for you right this minute. We've got bottom of the third inning, Yankees and Dodgers, no score.
No score.
Garrett Cole is on the mound for the Yankees. I like him. You were asking me about the World Series earlier. I like the Yankees to win the World Series this year. The Dodgers have the home field, so they start out there in L.A. with the first 2 games. But I got to tell you, I like the Yankees in this matchup. I just do.
I think I do too. I just like they hit home runs, man. If they hit home runs, you can't beat them.
Well, you look down that lineup, and I know the Dodgers have some guys in their lineup too, starting with the leadoff position. But when you talk about Juan Soto and Aaron Judge, and you've got Stanton, I mean, they've got some guys that can just change the game with one swing. And the more of those guys you have nowadays, that's the difference in the game. We're going to try to run this one back. Nick Williams has got it out across the 35 to the 40-yard line. And, Kyle, I don't know if you know this or not, but baseball has turned into such a game of the home run. It's
all about the long ball, man.
Yeah, and I mean, the more guys you have in the lineup that can just change the game with one swing, the better, you know. And what I mean by that is all the guys that are in the lineup can hit a home run, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the average guys, the ones who are going to hit 30 or 40 in a season. They got 3 of those guys right there we just talked about. You know, you got Soto, Judge, and Stanton back to back in that lineup. That's hard to beat.
Yes, it is.
First down and 10 Cats. We trail it by 12, 24-12. Register takes the snap, looking to throw. First option wasn't there. Now he tries to scramble to the right. Fires one deep down the sideline, and it's going to be out of bounds over there, and he just had to get rid of it.
Yep, live to see another day. Good, nice throwaway there by Register.
Well, the option wasn't there for him at first look, so he tried to scramble to the right to buy some time. He did buy some time, then got rid of it down the field. But just tough going all the way around for this Cat offense tonight. The most success we had on that drive, Kyle, was when we went under center and went power.
Yep, we haven't went back to it yet. I'm not sure why.
No, we haven't, and maybe they'll pull that out on this drive. Let's see. Second down, 10. Register in the gun, sends Chase Phillips in motion. Register going to run the option to him, now fakes the linebacker, and Register's going to get a first down out across the midfield. Nice play by Hudson Register that time. Faked the toss out to the right side and faked the linebacker out of his shoes.
Yeah, he faked the option to the right and kept it. I was scared, but the ball was kind of hanging out there. But, hey, great play by the quarterback Register right there.
Showing off some moves there, Hudson Register. First down and 10 to the 47 of Wakulla. Wildcats need a quick score to get back in this ball game. Nick Williams going to get the fake on the jet sweep, and Hudson runs it straight ahead for another 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yep, we need something quick. Clock steady running. We're down by 12 points.
Yeah, that's the key right now. When you're into the fourth quarter in high school football, this clock is not your friend.
No.
And especially you playing 12-minute quarters to start with, and then you just, when you're running the football, you just eat and clock. Second down play, toss it out here to Chase Phillips, and he's going to get hit right at the line of scrimmage and get pushed back. He gets hit right where he catches the football, and that's a loss of 3 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
Yeah, that's Nick Williams right there. there, man. He's got missed the block completely. He just whiffed.
Yeah. Meant to say a moment ago, it's good to see Chase Phillips back in there. He just dinged up on that play on the far sideline.
We got a 3rd and 10 here, Mike. We got to figure out. I think you're in 4-down territory.
Under 10 to go in the ball game. Clock ticks, 9:56 and counting. Pump fake at the line of scrimmage. Register looks deep down the middle, and it's going to be incomplete and falls to the ground. Almost a huge play for the Cats, but oh, my goodness. If he lays that out just a little bit deeper, I think Rhett Roden runs under it for a touchdown.
Yeah, it's probably a touchdown. It actually got hit by Rhett trying to come back to get it, but the ball was just a little bit underthrown. We're going to punt it away.
Running out of time, 9:48 to go in the game. We trail by 12. They're going to send really nobody back to return the punt. Now they send Cleves, the quarterback. The quarterback's going to go back there to.
He's going to go back to the catch. He's an athlete, man.
He definitely is that. The ball is going to be angling away from him inside the 10, so another good punt for Brock Boatwright here. That ball's going to go out of bounds inside the 10-yard line, so Boatwright's not the problem tonight. We've got to be able to score.
Boatwright ain't been a problem all year. Boatwright's the MVP of this team right now.
No doubt. He's had a great year. Great year. A couple of nice punts in a row right there. That one's going to be down at the 9-yard line, so first down and 10. First down and 10 for Wakulla from, we'll call it the 10 now. They'll move it out there to the 10, but right there at the 10-yard.
We need a turnover in a bad way, Mike, down here. We got them back inside the 10-yard line. We need this Wildcat defense to come up with something bigger.
24-12 ball game. This is a game the Wildcats desperately need to win to keep their playoff hopes alive for 2024. And right now, we're going to need a big fourth-quarter comeback to get it done. Defense is going to get in there and corral the running back on first down. Look for Wakulla to just kind of run some of this clock, you know.
Yeah, I think they're going to be bound instead of just running the ball, letting the play clock run out, Mike, and trying to run clock here.
One thing you can't do, though, Kyle, is let somebody get behind the defense and score another touchdown here, or we're toast. Second down, 10. They'll run one receiver left, one to the right. Quarterback Cleese in the shotgun. Cleese takes a snap, looking to the left. He fires a catch over there, and the receiver just dropped it. My goodness. He had a man wide open there. We laid off of him about 10 yards. The receiver had the ball go right through his hands. That'll stop the clock, too.
I don't understand it, Mike. That's just, the guy catches the ball. It's going to be a first down.
Absolutely. I can't believe he didn't. The ball just went right through his fingertips. Might have been a big break for the Gators right there. Wildcats, Gators. Third down, 10. Cleese in the shotgun. He's scrambling for his life. Has to throw one out of bounds here. And that's definitely grounding, but he's out of the pocket.
He's outside the pocket.
I don't think they're going to get a flag for that.
Great stop again by your Wildcat defense, forcing the punt. And I'll be honest with you, Mike, I almost feel like we need a block here. You know what I mean? I come after this punt right now.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think that we have to have a block here, Kyle. But what we've got to do is once we get the ball on offense, we've got to score with a purpose here. What we talked about earlier, going under center, running power. The Wildcats had great success with that at the end of the first half. Let's do it again and play with some urgency here and get a quick score. Wildcats have too many guys on the field.
Yeah, we got lucky to get him off.
They're going to punt it high. The Wildcats, Chase Phillips comes up, makes the catch at the 42. That's how you return a punt.
What's the flag?
Going to get a flag down here. I think he threw the flag thinking that Chase Phillips called a fair catch.
Did he?
That's why I think he threw the flag, but I don't think Chase Phillips called a fair catch. I think he just swung his arm like around his waist. I don't think he ever called a fair catch. I think he threw the flag for that, though, but then you're going to get a face mask on Wakulla for trying to tackle Chase Phillips with the face mask. Maybe he threw the beanbag trying to mark where he caught the punt at, Kyle, but he didn't mean to throw his flag, I don't think. We're going to get a face mask, though, but it looks like they're just going to get a 5-yard face mask.
All right, good field position for the Cats here at Wakulla's 40-yard line.
The white hat pointed to the wrong direction. He pointed against the Cats. So I think he's lost.
He is right now.
Keyshawn Kennedy checks in the game late here for the Cats. First down and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Kind of a pistol formation from the Cats there.
Got to go quick, though. 8:53 to go in the ball game, and the Cats are down 12. Going to hand it off Keyshawn Kennedy. He's got a burst of speed, and he's going to break it down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line. A gain of about 6 yards on first down. That's good. We got positive yards, but we got to go.
Yep. 8:35 and counting right now for the Cats there.
8:35. That clock's going to run. Register in the shotgun. We trail by 12. We need 2 touchdowns to win the football game. Register takes the snap. Going to run it again with Kennedy. Kennedy's going to be bottled up inside the 30 down to the 29, and he's going to be about a yard short of the first down. So we need the first down, but we need points. So we got to go. We got to keep going, and we need to run with some tempo here. And the Wildcats taking a lot of time to run these plays.
Yeah, they are. Big third down for the Cats here.
Third down, they need a yard. They're at the 29. Need to get it inside the 28. Register takes the snap, gives it to Williams. He's going to be bottled up and dropped for a loss. And now this game is going to come down to this fourth down play, Kyle.
Yep, you absolutely got to go for it here. It's going to be 4th and 3. Canisius. He's okay.
He tried to bounce it outside that time, and they got a big push on the right side of the line that time.
I would expect to see Register keep the ball here, Mike. Let's see.
Fourth down, we need about 3 yards. Register takes the snap, takes the handoff to Williams, and he's going to get close to the first down marker, driving his way ahead, and he's going to get it. He's going to get it by half a yard. My goodness. You made a good call there. I agree. Register's been the most solid back tonight when we needed yardage.
Yeah, we got to go, though, Mike. We're about under 7 minutes now. We need 2 scores. We got to go faster than what we're going right now.
First down and 10 at the Wakulla 26-yard line now. Register in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Chase Phillips is the lone receiver on the left side. Play clock down to 20. Cat's going to hand it off here, hand off to Williams, and Williams is going to dive down inside the 25 to the 22-yard line.
You got one-on-one here with Phillips and number 1 here for Wakulla, which is Danny Goblet. I think I'd take a shot, man.
Second down play, second down and 5, 6:35 to go in the ball game. Flag down on the play, hand off to the left side, and they're going to blow this one dead.
This all start on the Wildcats. Illegal motion.
We had 2 guys.
Yep. No, defense.
12 men on the field for Wakulla.
Yeah, Wakulla's trying to play with 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did they get somebody off?
Must have been too late.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've got 11 on the field now. So that gives the Wildcats a first down. We'll take a first down inside the 20-yard line to the 16, but 6.5 minutes to go. And the Wildcats need 2 touchdowns, not just 1.
Man, can we not run a slant with Chase out here? Look, he's one-on-one, Mike.
And there's a lot of room between him and the next guy.
Yeah, that linebacker's going.
Register takes the snap, fakes the handoff to Kennedy, and then tries to make something out of it, and we're going to lose yards again.
Yep. All while the clock is steady running, Mike. We are under 6 minutes now.
Yeah, I mean, if they keep giving Chase Phillips that much room
take
on this side, you got to try it. Second down and 11. 5:50 to go and counting here. Cats have 1 receiver to the left side this time, and just a 1 receiver set. Toss left. We went under center again, and Canisius Williams breaks out of there on a big run, and Canisius Williams takes it all the way to the end zone, a touchdown. Hey, we finally go under center, and then we score a touchdown.
Yeah, we've been talking about it the whole game, man. We moved the ball the best drive of the game under center. We go back, we score a touchdown here.
It's just the things. It's just the things that you can't wrap your head around, right? Boat ride in here, and this is important because this will make it a 24-19 game. And really, with us up by 12, as long as we get one of the 2 extra points, we'd be ahead by 1. But we got to score the second one. But Hudson registered a hold. The snap is down. The kick is on the way, and he missed it. Boatwright pulled another one left. That's 2 tonight, and that's just unlike him as far as extra points go.
It is. I don't think he's missed one all year, man. But, hey, great score by the Wildcat offense right here. Now you got your 5:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Your defense has got to come out once again and get you the football back.
Well, let me tell you what that did for Brock Boatwright. Let me tell you, maybe Brock Boatwright's got a flair for the dramatic, because what that did is that set it up so that if the Wildcats score, he can win the game with an extra.
Absolutely. And I would put all the money I got in my back pocket on him.
I'm going to say that's what he was doing. Kyle, you were playing golf today. Kicking is a lot like golf, and I'm going to tell you why. You talk to any guy that's ever played golf, and one little thing can be off, and you pull the ball left. Off the drive, some guys call it a duck hook. Some might just snap it over just a little bit. You just pull it left. Kicking's the same thing. The yips. The first kick, he pulled it left. The second kick, he pulled it left. So he's got to, what he's got to do?
He's got to reset. He's got to reset his brain. That's in his head right now, Mike. But I trust Boatwright. If we get a chance here, he's going to kick it to win the game.
Absolutely. High kickoff comes down to the 13-yard line. Wakulla going to return it from there.
No.
And he's going to get around the corner here to the 30, to the 35. Flag comes in behind the play. This could be a block in the back against Wakulla and bring it back, because that was a good return out near the 37-yard.
Don't be holding against Wakulla, Mike. Good call.
When Roy McAvoy had the Shanks on the practice range in Penn Cup, you know what he did?
What did he do?
Moved his change from his right pocket to his left pocket, remember?
That fixed it.
Well, it just got his mind off of it.
It's all a mind thing, man. You're right. Kicking and golfing's got a lot in common, man.
Yeah, you remember the caddy was giving him all these things to do, like move his change from one pocket to the other, and he said, "What are you doing?" He got his mind off hitting the ball.
Well, I can tell you right now, our defense's mind better be on getting a stop right here and getting it quick, Matt.
5:27 to go in the ball game. The Cats scored to make it a 24-18 ball game. We have trailed the entire night. Wakulla took off to a 14-0 lead in the game. We scored 12 unanswered points to make it 14-12. But after half, they got a field goal to make it 17-12, and then they got a big touchdown pass a moment ago to make it 24-12 before Kanias Williams scores his second touchdown of the night to make it 24-18.
Yep.
And we hadn't converted a point after touchdown all night. Reminds me of the old days when we used to go for two.
Go for two all the time. Swinging gate, man. Greg Harrison and Bobby, they love the swinging gate.
Mm-hmm. Coach Harrison told me, Mike, if you get it 50% of the time, then you made the point. And that was right.
It made sense.
First down and 10. They're going to hand the ball off. The Cats stop him in the backfield.
Chestnut.
And Chestnut, a good play. Philip Jackson there also, and we'll stop him at the line of scrimmage. I told Greg many years later, his dad was right, technically. If you get it 50% of the time, you've done your job. That's right. But the point of that, though, is it matters when you make the 2-point.
Oh, it does.
Right.
Absolutely.
So that's the key that you got to remember. Second down and 10, the quarterback in the shotgun, passes to the right side, catch made. He tries to get away over there, and the Cats are going to stop him right in his tracks.
Yep.
So that's a gain of 4, but he's not able to get away from the tackle, and the clock's going to keep running, but it's going to bring up a big third down. This is the third down that we need to get them off the field and get the ball back.
Yep, great play by Keyshawn Kennedy, and then great pursuit by Seth Chestnut and Case Foster.
So if the defense can make a play here,
huge 3rd and 7 right here.
We can get the football back with over 4 minutes to go, or at least over 3 minutes to go. Cleese, look at the line, and he's got a receiver. He bit on the pump fake, and the receiver's at the 40. He's at the 35. Keyshawn Kennedy's going to tackle him from behind, but a huge play, and the Wildcats bit on the pump fake, and Cleese made the play.
We got a flag.
Yeah, they got an unsportsmanlike conduct against Wakulla, but I think he's gonna. I think this. I don't know if this will be after the play or not. Let's see what the call is. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Wakulla. They're going to say first down, so he's going to go down to where the pass ended and mark it off. Mark the 15 off.
Man.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. I didn't see what happened there, did you?
No. I'll tell you, Mike, that's a great play by Wakulla right there. They baited us with these hitches all night long. They run a hitch and go right there, and just, hey, we fell for it.
We fell for it for sure.
15 yards. That pump fake. We bid on the pump fake right there. Trying to make a play. Yep. So we're down. We're 4-14 here in the fourth quarter, and they're 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line. Our 40-yard line. We got to find a way to get a stop and get a stop quick. 1st down and 10 at the 42, and the clock now becomes the Wildcats' enemy. 4:13 to go in the game, a 6-point lead. Cleese in the shotgun. Cleese is going to take it. They're going to try to run it now, and he's got a hole. He's at the 35. He's at the 30. He's got another first down for Wakulla, and he stays in bounds. And after they set the chains, the clock's going to run again, and Wakulla is trying to run the clock out and run the life out of the Wildcats on this tough night. Tough night. 1st down and 10 from the 27 of the Cats now. And the clock is not our friend right now, Mike. 3:40 and counting. 1st down and 10 now. Clock running. 3.5 minutes to go in the game. And the Cats holding on to hope of a turnover here as they're going to run the football again down to around the 22-yard line. Gain of 5 on 1st down. And the only thing that's going to help us now is a turnover count. Clock running. We do got 3 timeouts. We'll see when Coach Mays decides to use them here. Well, if we stop them here on 2nd down, you got to use the timeout then. You got to have any time left in this thing at all, because they're going to run. They're going to run every bit of it that they can. You might have thought Coach Mays would have used that first one after that play, but he's gonna wait to see if we get a stop on 2nd down. Yeah, I'd wait till 3rd down too. 2:47 and counting here. 2:45 and counting. Cleese in the shotgun. They can run it down to 2 on the play clock. They got to snap it now, and they're going to get a running play. Is going to get a 1st down. Not good, Matt. They ran the play clock all the way down to 2, ran it as far as they could, and now they get a 1st down inside the 20 to the 15-yard line. Now Coach Mays is going to have to decide to use his timeouts. I don't know if I wouldn't take one here. Yeah, if not, they're just going to run another 30 seconds off the play clock here if Coach Mays isn't going to use the time. You're going to be under 2 minutes here. And you got they're 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Coach Mays is walking down thinking about it, but he's already used a lot of time on this play, so he's going to see one more play. They can still run another 10 seconds off before they've got to snap it. 2 minutes to go exactly and counting. Cleese in the shotgun, and they're going to move and get a false start here. Yeah, they still ran. We're down to 1:56 now, so we're definitely using timeouts after each play going forward. Well, you have to now, or they could just run it out. The false start penalty, they will set the ball, and they will not start the clock on the penalty, so we won't have to use a timeout here. But 1st and 15 for Wakulla from the Wildcat 20. They lead by 6, and they've got the game in their hands. They throw it across the middle and going to get an incompletion as the Wildcats come up and make a big play there. I have no idea what Wakulla's thinking here, man. Well, they were thinking catch us off guard there, expecting the run. They were going to try to catch us off guard and get a touchdown, but yeah, it just saved their timeout for us, though. So yeah, I mean, well, here's the thing: Wakulla's thinking we can put the nail in the coffin right here and end the game. So I don't blame them for trying to catch us off guard, but look for them to go back to the run here, 2nd down and 15. 1:52 on the clock. Cats trailing by 6. They send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to get tackled for a 2-yard gain. So now the Cats will burn a timeout. 5 seconds off the clock, 1:47. It'll be 3rd down and 12. So now the Cats have a chance here. So their kicker, you've seen him all night long tonight, Kyle. He's left-footed, but he doesn't kick the ball with a lot of what I'd call velocity. So yeah, I don't know if he can make it from where they're at now, Mike. That's what I was going to get at. They're at the 17 now, so you'd be looking at about a 34-yard kick. I would think they need to get about 5 or 6 here to have a chance to try it. Now, if they were to try a field goal, they could put the game out of reach. Yep, they go up by 9. That's right. So this next play is going to tell you if the Wildcats are going to have a chance in this game or not.
Yep.
I think they absolutely try it. If they don't get it here, just to go up, it's going to put you up by 9. I think you got to try to kick it. But then your Wildcats are going to have a chance with a minute 40 left to come down the field and do something. 147, 147 on the clock. It's 3rd down and 12, and I think that this is the key play of the ball game here. If you stop them in their tracks, they've got to go for it on 4th down. If they get some yardage, they may think about a field goal. Let's see. 3rd down play. They're going to run it to make us use the timeout anyway, I would assume. Cleese in the shotgun. Takes the snap. No, they're going to throw the football. He's under pressure now, rolling to his right. He's got lots of room to run. He's inside the 15, slides down to the 12. He's not going to be anywhere near the 1st down. They're going to mark him at the 13. We're going to call a timeout. So now you'd be looking at a 30-yard field goal. He only picked up about 5 yards. Yep. I would think they kick it here, Mike. Let's see. Well, the ball's on the right hash. He's a left-footed kicker, and it's 30 yards. And I've been watching him all night on these kicks. I don't know if he's got the leg to kick at 30. It would be close. Now, if you're Wakulla, you may be thinking here, run another play. Wildcats have to use their – well, no, you wouldn't have to use your last time out on a turnover on down. So, really the only play, if I'm Wakulla, if you feel like your guy can kick it 30 yards, is kick the field goal. Yeah, you kick it, and if you miss it, we got to go, what, 85 yards? Yeah. Quarterback staying on the sideline. No, he's coming out. No, they got the teeth. He's holding it, though. They're kicking it. Yeah, he went and got the teeth. They're going to kick the field goal. We need a block big time. It's really the only play. I mean, if you feel like your guy can kick it 30 yards, if he makes it, the game's over. Yeah, you make it, the game's over. It's going to be 29 yards from the left hash, and the kicker is actually going to be the quarterback. Yeah, they've done changed kickers. Yeah, they're going to run a fake here. And the coach is out there on the field trying to get a timeout, and they should get a flag on him for being out there at the 20-yard line. Yeah, I don't know, Mike. I don't know if you're right about their kicker. He don't have the leg. They put the quarterback went in there with the as a decoy, as a left-footed kicker, because their kicker is left-footed. They were going to run a fake out of that, Kyle. I'm telling you, that was going to be a fake. Yeah. Well, that tells me they don't feel good about making this kick, Mike, because I mean it's absolutely a kicking situation. But I'm telling you, they're probably going to go for it. Yeah, I mean they're going to have to. I mean he's in a no-win situation as a coach here, because where I think that he's probably going to go here, because you've got any play on a turnover on downs is going to stop the clock. So there's no reason they don't throw the football here, right? So they've got the whole playbook, but now they're going to send the real kicker out. No, Cleese is going back out there, the quarterback. They're going to line. No, the real kicker's out there now. So 81, the kicker's back in there, the left-footed. He's going to try it 29 yards, and he's got the leg, and it's going to be down the middle, and he got it. And he just ended the Wildcats' chances with that kick, and it didn't get over by much, Kyle, but he had enough leg to get it there. No, that's what he had, though, Mike. He may have had 5 more yards. And that's it. Yep. That's going to do it. The Cats are going to be down 27-18, so all of our point-after touchdowns are going to come back to bite us, because we can't catch them now with only 1:33 on the clock with one timeout. It's going to be a tough loss for the Wildcats here tonight. It is, Mike. I tell you, it's all a lot of it's self-inflicted, man. We had so many opportunities to do stuff. We missed tackle. We got the big play. You can't get off field on 3rd down and giving up big plays, man. Yeah. I mean, there is a lot of it self-inflicted, but Wakulla's offense is. Oh yeah, that quarterback can throw it now. He's had a good night. Yeah, they played some really good football on the offensive side over there for Wakulla, and so offensively for us, we really could never establish the run, couldn't establish the pass. I mean, we never found anything that we felt comfortable doing. And hey, you got a 27-18 football game with a minute 33 left now. Yeah, 27-18, and we're down by 9. Mathematically, it just don't math. So I don't think we're going to have a chance here. Rhett Rosen's going to come up and catch the kickoff, and he's going to bring it back to the 25. Now a flag down behind the play. Rosen's going to bring it out to the 40.
out near midfield, but a flag's going to bring this one back. Good return by Rhett Roden trying to make something happen there. We're going to get a holding call behind the play. So the Cat offense, only 1:23 on the clock, and unfortunately, Kyle, we did all that work to get it back to a one-score game, and now it's a two-score game again.
Yep. Just a night of, I'll tell you, not a good night for the Wildcats tonight. This was a big game, and Wakulla come here and play good football. I mean, yeah, you can't take anything away from them.
No, I mean, they came in here and won the game. That's what they did. They came in here and won the game. The Cats had opportunities, we'd say, but at the end of the day, it's been a good plan on the side of Wakulla to get the victory.
I think now if you're the Wildcats, you got to regroup. You got Danella next week, and you get a win, you still got a chance to make the playoffs. I think, Mike. I don't know what kind of chance you got, but it's not as good as you had coming into the night.
Wildcats, after the loss tonight, will drop to 5-3 on the season. Wakulla is going to improve to 6-2 on the season, and they're going to be making their case to move up into the point standings because they're in the same district and region. So we'll see how this goes. First down play, Cats, 1:23 on the clock. Register takes a straight drop. He's under pressure, and he's going to have to fire it out, and he gets tackled from behind, and the pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that one's on the young quarterback right there, Mike. Chase Phillips was wide open over the middle and Register. He didn't see him until the last second. If he sees him earlier, it's a big game for the Wildcats.
So you said it. Next week, the Wildcats will be back here at home on senior night. We will play the Dunellen Tigers, I believe, the Dunellen Tigers, and we'll play them next week here at home. Dunellen, really good football team, going to come up here, and that's going to be a test for us, and hopefully we'll get some fans in here and make this place loud next Friday night. Final home game of the year. Wildcats fire one across the middle. Rhett Roden's got a catch, 35-40, 45-50. Rhett Roden across midfield to the 46-yard line of Wakulla. That'll stop the clock while they move the chains. 1:06 to go right now. You score and get an onside kick, maybe.
Minute 5 and counting. We got the ball at the 44-yard line.
Register with the football inside Wakulla territory. Takes the snap. Fires one deep down the left sideline, and that ball is going to be in double coverage, incomplete, almost intercepted.
Yeah, they got to get Rhett. Rhett Roden needs to come out for a play or two. I don't know if he can breathe right now.
Second down and 10, 53 seconds on the clock. 27-18, Wakulla leads over the Wildcats here at home. Tough night for the Cats all the way around. Tough night. Register in the gun, takes a snap, looking to throw, fires one deep down the left sideline, looking for Chase Phillips over there, and that's incomplete. I have two more chances here. Third down.
48 seconds on the clock.
Dunellen will be here next week. Last game of the regular season. Third down play. Handoff up the middle this time, and we're going to get a first down and more. As Kanias Williams is running hard down to the 30-yard line. He gets out of bounds to keep it going.
That's great effort by number 5, Kanias Williams, right there, man. He's in the middle of the field, Mike, and he gets out of bounds and stops the clock.
First down and 10 now at the 29. Cats down to their last hope here. 38 seconds on the clock. Wakulla's going to burn their last time out. Well, Dunellen next week. That'll be the last game of the season, and we'll see if the Cats can regroup and get a big win. You know, everything's up in the air with this whole point standing thing, right?
Yeah, we don't know. Nobody knows.
Yeah, so it's week to week. Right now, coming into this ball game, we were the 3 seed in our region, but that's going to change.
Yeah, that's going to change big time because Wakulla's going to go up, and we're going. I mean, they beat us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right.
So it's all a guessing game with a new point system.
Yeah, it's tough to even
project it.
forecast.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just they take a lot of things into consideration, and when they first brought it out, it was pretty easy to kind of tell, but now it's gotten to the point where it's hard. I have to just ask the coach where we're at. First down and 10 now, Cats. Registers under pressure, and he's going to
no chance.
Sacked. He had no chance on the play, and Wildcats will have to use our last time out.
Yeah, no chance right there.
Took a big hit.
He come off the edge and took a blind-sided hit right there.
Took a big hit that time. Well, hopefully all the people out there at the Baker County Fair are having fun tonight.
Well, I'm hoping they're all here next week, though. We're going to need them.
Me too. Did you get out to the fair this week?
I didn't, Mike. I got lucky, and my sister-in-law, Miss Gracie Mobley, and my brother-in-law, Kyler Cruz, took my kids to the fair. So,
they took them for you?
They took them for me. I didn't have to.
Did they pay?
I'm sure that they got Venmo'd some money. I'm not sure, but
you didn't ask?
I didn't have to go, and I didn't ask.
I think my son told me that your wife was his substitute teacher this week.
She was all week. Yeah, I'm glad she's not. She ain't got to work next week. Cause I've been running the kids around.
All right, here we go. Register in the gun. Second down play. Wildcats need a fast touchdown and an onside kick. Not much. Just need that. Pass to the left side is going to be short. Incomplete there. It'll be third down. We'll have two more chances to throw this thing and see if we can get a touchdown. But even if at this point in time with 27 seconds on the clock, even if you got an onside kick, I mean, you'd be down to a Hail Mary situation, basically.
Yep. It not been a good night for the Wildcats.
I want to thank John Meadows and the fine folks back at Glen Baptist Church for all they do to keep us on the air and have Wildcat football here. Register's going to crank it up and fire one down toward the end zone, and Wakulla's going to get an interception. So that's going to put the exclamation.
He may take it to the house.
He's going to take it 100 yards the other way is what I feel like, and he's going to get it. He's going to get it. That's a touchdown, and he's not stopping. He intercepted it in the end zone and ran it out. 100-yard interception return for Wakulla, and to add insult to injury, it's now 33-18. Yep. I didn't see this coming tonight.
No, but I tell you, the way the game ended, Mike, it's kind of been like the whole night, man. It's just nothing's went the Wildcats' way, and hey, hats off to Wakulla. They come in here and put up a fight tonight and got the job done.
You asked about the Boston College score earlier. They were beating Louisville 20-10 in the third quarter, and I'll give you a World Series update. The Dodgers, after the end of the fifth inning, have a 1-0 lead over the Yankees.
Really?
That's where it stands right now.
It's gonna be a good series. I think that game goes. I think that series goes 7. Night. What do you think?
Well, you know, in a 7-game series, there's always the possibility that it could go 7.
I think it does go 7. I think the Dodgers are better than people give them credit for.
Extra point's good, and Wakulla has almost doubled up the Wildcats now. 34-18 is the score on the scoreboard, and the Cats are going to be 5-3 after this loss. And a lot of these Wildcat fans headed to the exits, and we're going to be following them not long after this. So John Meadows, once this game goes final, we'll send it back to you, and we'll be back here same Wildcat time next week, 7 o'clock kickoff against Dunellen here.
It's going to be a tough week for Coach Mays, man, to get this team regrouped. And because you got to figure out to have any kind of shot at making the playoff. I know you cannot lose next week.
Yeah.
So I think to get this team's head, you got to squash this, get it out of your head, regroup next week, and come get a big win to end the season, man. But it's going to be a big week at practice for Coach Mays to get this team to focus and regroup and figure out what they got to do to get back to playing winning football, man.
Well, basically, you're going to have to instill in these guys, the seniors on this team, that they're playing for their last chance next week. So,
and for the seniors, that they're going to have to make everybody else realize it and believe what this is what you're playing for. This is it. That's it. I think Coach Mays will get them right though, and I think you'll see a different football team next week. I believe that, too. Coach May has done an excellent job with these Wildcats, and we'll come back next week looking for an optimistic outcome, and they're going to just dribble this one down the middle of the field, and the Cats will just cover it, and we'll have to deal with 4 seconds on the clock here. Yeah, this is not one of them times, man. You just take a knee. Yeah, you just don't get anybody hurt. Yeah, I mean, you got 4 seconds, and you can't win the game mathematically. So just let's get to the locker room and regroup and worry about next week. Because that's what's going to be on our hands, man. I think you're absolutely next week. If you're not out of the playoffs, you're fighting for your playoff life next week. Well, we tried. We did everything we could to pull the Wildcats through tonight. We're going to take one on the chin, 34-18 against Wakulla. Last play of the game coming up here. As Register's on the field with the Cats and takes a snap. We're just going to run it with Kanias Williams. No, Register's going to fake it to Williams and run it to the left, and that'll do it. The clock comes down to 0-0, and the Wildcats lose it here at home on Memorial Stadium, and we'll fall to 5-3 on the season. Wakulla, an impressive victory for Wakulla on the road. They go to 6-2 on the year. And they'll turn their sights to next week. So, Kyle, Wildcats versus Dunellen here next Friday night. Your final thoughts here on tonight's ball game?
Yep, like I said, man, Coach Mason's got a tough job at practice this week. Get these guys to regroup. Hey, let this one go. And, hey, come fight for your playoff life again next week, man.
Yeah, that's about all you can do. So, everybody have a great weekend. We'll look forward to being back here next Friday night as the Wildcats host Dunellen and the Tigers, and we'll see if the Cats can get a win to close out this season next week on senior night. It will be senior night, so pack the stands and root these guys on. If it is their last game of the year, come root these guys on. They played. I tell you what, this Wildcat team has been fun to watch this year. There have been a lot of really good moments this year, and there have been a lot of games that we kind of wish we had over. But at the same time, it's been a great year for the Wildcats, so come out here and support them next week against Dunellen. And let's try to go get win number 6 next week at home, and we'll see everybody then. John Meadows, we're going to send it back to you. Good night, everybody.